I'm all like, what? Nah, fam. What? So.
Oh, hey, what's going on with Olympic stuff? Because I've heard that there's some like people starting to go train in Tokyo now.
Oh yeah. It's still happening.
So are you working?
But none of you barbarians can make it over here.
No, but I mean, are you
Right.
working?
It's like tonight's game, right? They're going to live stream it and just nobody's going to watch.
Yes, basically.
If a tree falls in the forest.
Savage. Oh my god.
They're for pole vaulters.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful.
Oh my god, that's so funny. We might get a couple people. We might get a few. We'll see.
You're fucking savage, dude.
That is so bad. Oh, there goes my sandwich, by the way. Oh, that was pretty well done. All right, you guys talk about this up. Let me get the sandwich and I'll go. All right, I'll be right back. That's so good.
It's just the big celebrity draw we have here, you know?
Absolutely.
That's right.
Anyway, yeah, so I guess we didn't really get an answer there because I was busy making fun of it. But they are gonna have the Olympics. They're not gonna let people from out of the country in, right? The funny thing is that was it like NBC or whoever has the rights to it. Like I keep seeing bumpers for it while I'm watching TV. They keep calling it the 2020 Olympics. I'm like,
Wait,
not anymore.
Kind of.
It's not like you guys can record it.
Should we rename that?
I'm just thinking.
Well, I mean, I guess they're not going to push all the other ones back.
No, but
Because
this
if they
one
rename
is the
it, they have to start pushing stuff
2021
back.
Olympics now.
Well, it's the 20. Well, yeah,
mean,
I know what you mean.
It's not named after when you wanted to have it, is it?
There's no good. The problem is, there's no good way to do it because then it's either they name it wrong or they move it back. But then it's supposed to be every 4 years. Then the next one is coming 2025.
Oh, you guys talking about Olympics? Yeah.
Yeah. We're making fun of
There's
Olympics.
just no good way.
Hey, look, it's a check. That's all I'm saying.
It's a rock and a hard place.
No, yeah, but that's good news because then you're going to get paid to cover it still, right?
Yeah, like before I was working for the French team, but now I think I'm just working for like Europe in general. So I think my job is a little bit more difficult now as far as like I gotta go to a lot of different places. But the last meeting is like it's so weird. Like we're not getting any vaccines or anything. We just have to stay 2 meters away from people. So
that's pretty standard, right?
Yeah, it's pretty standard, but I don't, and it looks like we're not getting they're not putting us into a bubble like they are the rest of the athletes. So, and then
wait, they're in a bubble and press is not in a bubble.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't that break the bubble?
Kind of.
Like when you guys enter the bubble to
Kind
talk
of.
to them.
Mm-hmm. No, but like it sounds
Stop
like
thinking.
Yes.
no, but it sounds like things are changing, constantly. So I mean, there might,
Yeah.
it's constant. Like last meeting I had, we didn't even know if people were going to be in the stands. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
But they're opening up to people that are local, which is kind of good. So the tickets might be tickets might be.
buddy.
Yeah, I'm so tired, dude. My schedule's been so crazy. I just put I was on vacation for this month. I was just like, anyway. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So does that make the tickets cheaper?
There's not enough people.
it good?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're gonna want to put bodies in the seats, right?
gonna
And if
wanna
it's just people from in
Here's
country.
what I think is going to happen. I think big companies are going to get tickets in bulk, kind of like how they do like Texans games, or like
Yeah.
So they're gonna like give like a lottery or some shit like
probably, and they're going to do it that way. So, but the thing is, it's so spread out all over Japan. It's not just Tokyo; it's like all over the place. To tell the truth.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Like, I have another meeting coming up soon, and then they're going to fill me in more as far as what's, more of my duties and things like that. But it's going to be interesting. It'll be cool regardless, but
I mean, it's kind of a unique situation, right? Because it's going to be the least crowded Olympics ever,
possibly.
and you're going to get to like move around freely without masses of people and still watch the sports.
It's going to be kind of interesting. But the thing is, like, the thing that sucks is I'll be working most of it, though. You know what I mean? I'll be in the mix area, like when the athletes come off after like running a race or something like that, and I'll be like there with usually there's 3 people, like there's 2 reporters and the camera guy, right? So like our reporter is kind of like in between help person, and then the camera dude, right? So, but now it's just me and the reporter. You know what I mean? And we're 2 meters away, and they set up like microphones. So they're like, imagine like they have almost like our presidential speeches, you know? So they'll like talk over there. Oh, we already got people here.
R-A-B-I-D-O-N-S-A-N-J-O-U.
What's up? What's up? All right, well, let's start the stream. All right, I guess we're
We should get cranking, I guess.
We're time to go. Thank you
Wait,
so
what?
much.
People are watching us, or what?
Yeah, we got people watching. Revno gave us some 500 bits. Thank you. Cheered. Thank you so much. Cool. Yeah, I think everyone's waiting for Cat's stream to go on, so I think they're about to head over there for a second. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But in the meantime,
We're like the waiting area.
Yeah, we're
Where
like
are you guys?
we're the pre-show. We're the
we're
pre-show.
the B team.
We're the B team.
I'm not working for money, so I say what I want.
We're like the Canadian crew that's shooting like all the outdoor scenes.
I know, right?
We're like
Oh
that
my
comedian that comes out before Jimmy Kimmel and warms up the audience.
We're totally her
Dear
warm up.
God.
We're totally her
Oh my
warm up. Oh, actually, before we start really fast, let me just get an update with the hit points so I can update your characters really fast.
Cool.
Oh God, I don't wanna.
You're like at 3 or something.
There's not many.
28 to 54 for
Not many
So
at all.
20 all right, so now you're at 28, 54. All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
28 to
I,
54.
I have some, yes.
I have some of those
Yes.
things that you speak of.
Yes.
Plants exist.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think I found a voice for my character. I found a whole thing for him now. All right,
All right.
Tim, what you got?
8 out of 36.
You know what's funny? You had 12, so that's worse than I thought. Okay. All right, let's see who else we got. Next on the list is
I need to sleep.
Ben. What you got?
I think I got 24.
24. All right. Hell yeah. All right.
Selfish.
Updated. And let's see. Dave, what you got?
I am 38 of 44.
That's what we got. All right. Cool. And the governor is at 22 out of 32. Is that correct? Let me see. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give my guy a thick cockney
Whoa,
accent.
is that it? Is
That's
that
right.
the accent?
Look, right.
All right,
I know
love.
Look, I've been thinking about this a bit. He's like a battle mage, right? But he's kind of like a bastard. You know what I mean?
I would expect no less.
Right, like he's good at killing things, but not good on the charisma. It's all 6s and 7s, right? All right. I'm gonna get into the character a little bit more, but I just thought about it earlier, so while I was making a sandwich. Okay. All right, let's jump into it. All right, let's do it.
Solid.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Battle mage. That's me. Right? Look, if you need things thumping or on fire, you call me,
Are
right?
these guys spoiling for a rumble?
Right. It's like, hello,
You're
what's
making me
this?
think of oh shit, what's that guy's name?
We got on Switch.
Well, on Snatch actually.
Yeah, that's Snatch, that's
but
what I
not,
meant.
Not Mickey.
That's
though,
exactly what I'm thinking.
But Jason.
Oh yeah.
Character.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
he's
yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
more. He's a bit nicer.
Turkish. Yeah.
Yeah, Turkish is actually a better way to go, to tell the truth, because my guy's supposed to be all royal and stuff. So
No, I would love to be able to go. Would love to be able to develop a gypsy piker. Accent.
that's so good. That's so good.
Have you seen that post that basically says that every single Brad Pitt character is like the best D&D character?
Yes,
No,
I've
are
already
you serious?
thought of that too, man. It's incredible. There's so many you could play with on that.
every single one is like, every single Brad Pitt character that's like in a movie is like is a solid like.
Right. Well,
Anyway,
you know what I mean. So
Have
I'm
we
thinking,
scared everybody off the stream yet?
maybe
Right.
it's a good possibility they've all left already. But what I think is we've got 13 people watching right now, right? So let's get to killing. All right, let's do it. All right.
I'm gonna go lurk. Get your numbers up.
Oh yeah, I can't go. Don't worry,
Yeah,
my
exactly.
numbers. Hey, we're not in the numbers game. We're about talking silly and breaking shit.
Quality.
So, all right, let's do
Quality.
this. Oh,
right.
right, let's do it.
Okay, so first thing, catch you up a little bit. So y'all just had serious showdown time. You had this very strange demonic woman who met with you. And by the way, of course, for anybody who's listening in to this story, demonic is not that odd in this particular realm. That's that everybody is. But she was, she apparently put you to a test, and you went through a major battle first with these kind of lumbering big figures with hatchet-like swords and shields, and then after that, fighting these half snake, half female-looking archers. And after you came through all that, then you made a deal with this woman. And the woman's name was Nisha. You finally found out at the end. And the deal was that she wanted you to travel to this a city of Gomashuv, which you already had learned about a little bit before. And she said there's a person in Gomashuv named Grak of the House of Bala, and Grak is, from what you can tell from Nisha's telling, just a really ambitious kind of person. He wants to be a part of the council that you have heard reference to. And she has said that if you all stop him from his aspirations of getting on the council, whatever that looks like, she doesn't care, then she will give you the information and the ability to go and see the council and be able to speak to them as well. So that's where you left it. And then also Nisha, in order to make that a little more negotiable, put a little bit of whammy on Aya. Aya has now gone a little bit beyond tiefling and fiendishness now.
Yeah, uber tiefling.
With a tail and horns and scales and stuff. So, yeah. And then, so that's where you are. So, and you got some direction that's pointing you mostly what you now can think of in your own terminology as south in this land. And thanks to Tony's direction sense, you're able to kind of follow that around a little bit too. She told you a little bit about getting to Gomashuv, that you're going to get to some ruins that kind of act as an entrance to Gomashuv from there. I wanted to also get some details from. I have a handout at the very top that says notes to catch you up on. So there were some things that I needed to research, as well as some other things that I wanted to make sure you know of. First of all, dragon stuff, because Two Shadows was doing a lot of harvesting of things, and that's a good stuff. That's a good thing, because dragon stuff can be valuable. Here's what you all will have known as you're gathering stuff. Basically, that you can piece together too. First of all, we're going to just call this a young fiendish dragon, just to give it a category as best you can. It has similar properties to a black dragon, which would have acid breath as its base. Second thing to know is there's next to nothing inherently magical in the things that you harvest from the dragon. So, for instance, like taking a tooth out of it and stabbing somebody doesn't act as a +1 dagger or anything like that. However, there are some useful aspects to having dragon parts that you gather. First of all, dragon scales are both lightweight and particularly resilient. So armor that is made any kind of defense, so used a shield or armor, especially scale mail with that scales, is treated as +1 and also has resistance to the type of damage that is its base, in this case acid. It takes, however, takes a lot of scales to make somebody's full suit of armor on it, as you can imagine. Since dragon parts do have mystical properties. However, though they're not magical in and of themselves, the scales, a suit of armor like that in the hands of a powerful mage crafter can further enchant the armor, and being able to sense things and do other things. And so if you metagame and look at dragon scale mail, then you'll see it has some other properties to it too. Second thing, other items like teeth, horns, bones, blood, etc., are highly sought after because of their mystical nature as components for magic rituals and creating magical items. So, like, some magic items, for instance, like a wand might require you to have a gem of a particular value or things like that. These are dragon parts like this have those same kinds of things where they're sort of enchantable, so to speak.
So what you're saying is we could make a bit of coin off this stuff, right?
Good.
No.
And then, so that may not be that necessarily particularly valuable to you in right away sort of way, but if you find the right buyer or right crafter, then you might be able to do something with that. And then the third thing is, if you think up something based on what I've just told you that might be useful to you that you want to try out, then let me know. We'll figure something out. Okay, a few things about specific characters. Sucka MC, you might want to take a look at your equipment list again. You previously had what was called a ring of jumping. It didn't translate well, as we talked about, from 3.5 to 5th edition for your character. So you now have what's called a ring of heroic leaping or heroic leap. I encourage you to read. I encourage you to read it because it's now very valuable to you, and it'll remind you of the way you were able to use it before. Tony, you now have in your equipment list fake magic item, so to speak, that just says mage armor spell.
Okay.
And so it basically what it'll allow you to do is that when you cast mage armor, since it lasts for like 8 hours at a time, you can choose to equip that, and it'll just correct your armor class to what it would be.
Okay, cool. That helps. Cool.
And then Aya, we discussed, I think when we started this, that you had this magical chainmail that with the remake of Aya, light armor like that was not really that valuable to her. And so what I did instead is that she now has a cloak of uncommon glamour weave, which is not something for protection. It's actually for appearance things. It basically has the glamour part of it too. So you can take a look at the description on that.
Sounds metal.
Well. Yes. So just a few things to get you started there.
Cool. Well, thank you for spending the time.
Sure.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
Nothing for the new character.
He's like, what about me?
Oi. Yes. All right.
Cool.
Y'all are, some of you are healthier than others. You've come through the fight. You've been changed into something slightly fiendish, things like that. So what's the plan?
Short rest?
Or long rest.
You spelled long rest wrong. Yeah.
Variable length rest. Anyone? So yeah. And then what? And then we're heading over to everybody else and say, the idea?
Yeah, that's the point. I think we'll do that. We'll head over to the ruins after that, and then we got to find the just head that direction. So, I'm sorry, we go ahead its direction. You know what I mean?
By the way, if you want to play with something, by the way, I've created a macro that if you click on your token on Roll20, you should now see at the top of the screen a little button that says crit fail.
No.
And so so if
I
you're rolling,
don't want to play with that.
if you roll a natural 1 on an attack, nothing else, just on an attack, then you can click that button, and it'll ask you whether you want to do, if it's a melee attack or a ranged attack, and then you roll. The majority of the time, I'm not sure that's the right way, plurality of the time, then the most likely the thing is to roll essentially that it'll just be a regular miss, just to let you know. But there are possibilities of really bad things happening or minorly bad things happening too.
Let's
so,
see.
There you go.
All right.
No table found with
What's
that name.
like
It's
the
not working.
worst thing that could happen?
We'll have to find out.
There's no instant death.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
It seems not to be working for me right now. I'm trying to do the crit fail thing.
Why are you
Oh.
tempting it?
Do you not see the button, or you just?
No, I
when
saw
you
the
do, you
button, and hold on, now it's disappeared.
You have to click
don't
on
get the little
the
pop-up?
token on roll 20 in order for it to work.
Right. So token and then crit fail, right? Clicking crit fail.
Mhm.
And
Does a window pop up or no?
it says melee, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
it. Yeah,
then-
you got the pop up.
And then saying no table found with that name.
Huh.
I'll try the other one.
Ridiculous miss, but no big deal.
Ah, the critical fail button. Suffered
Nice.
a critical fail.
Let me see.
Yeah, mine
I'm
says
good.
no table found with that name too.
All right, let me
I
take a
think
look
it's an awesome idea, though.
and make sure. It may be. No, it's available to all players. Let me see what I'm.
Somehow
what I
it
may
got-
have made a reference to that's not working for y'all.
It's all good.
Yeah.
If you look on the stream later, you can see.
I'll make my own local table for it to point to.
Did I do
I know.
rollable tables? Oh, I bet you it's these down here that are not available to y'all. Huh?
I get vorpal weapon. Yes.
Right.
Yes, players can roll from it. Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay. This is okay. And all right, it should work for y'all now.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Let's all fail.
Do it. Shoot yourself in the foot.
Yes.
Yes, but it only
Let's
says
see.
mine says.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Attack. Uh-oh. That's so cool. That is so
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Oh, what did it do?
Ruben
That
got
part
a-
didn't show up.
While swing,
Oh,
foe gets
no.
opportunity attack. Oh no, that's not desirable.
I pointed at my neck for him.
It's all sixes and sevens, governor. Oh, maybe that's my name. My name is now the governor. Yes.
oh, cool.
Oh.
I get to hit one of you guys too. Sweet.
No, this is good. This is a good idea, man.
I like it.
You've been busy. You've been busy. This is awesome.
Mm.
Well done.
Thank you.
Me
All right.
likes.
So,
Let's sleep.
last I heard that y'all were talking about aiming for a long rest. If you're gonna do that, then tell me how you want to set it up, or do you just all pass out on the floor, on the grass, or the semi-transparent weird stuff that's on the ground?
Well, what I do is I roll out my little map, my little mat,
Mhm.
and I go, let's get some of these spells back, bitches.
Nice. Okay. So if you do that, then you of course won't get the benefits of a full rest in terms of hit points and other abilities, but you will in an hour you'll have your spell slots back.
I'll do with that. That's pretty good. I think I'll accept that very much. So I go stoop, and get my slots back. I go.
Oh, is that right? Let's
alright.
see. Is it increased by 2? Oh, it's right. It's not entirely. Yes, increased by 2 spell levels. So you choose. Yeah, your arcane recovery goes back. That's right.
Yeah. So it's a combination of the arcane recovery with that, right? Is that correct?
That's right.
Wait, I'm a little bit confused then. How much is that?
So let's take a look, because I have to remind myself on
Yeah.
features and traits. What arcane recovery, you get to get up to 3 levels of spell slots back, and so with the mat, you get 5 levels of spell slots
So
back
it'd
on
be
a
8
short
total.
rest. No, 5 total. You get 3 total from arcane recovery, 3 from arcane recovery,
And then 3,
and then two more from the
Gotcha. Okay.
mat.
All right.
So you get 5 back on a short rest.
So a second level slot would take 2, right?
Right. Mhm.
Got it. All right. No
So
problem.
yeah, so you could have like all 4. Well, you haven't spent any first level slots. It looks like. Well, you did.
I
'cause you
did.
cast-
I accidentally took it off. So
Okay.
but I'm gonna put it back on just so I can do
Okay.
it because I was
So
starting a bit
again,
late,
just
so.
checking. Are you guys aiming for a short rest? Or are you
Let's do a long rest, dude.
I
Long
would
rest.
like a long rest.
okay? All right. So how do you want to arrange it? Where do you want to? Right now. We're just gonna use this map, assuming unless you try to wander for into some other location to rest. But
Hey, didn't you make these nice walls right here? We can like
How long did they last?
use
The mud
the-
walls?
no, those were cantrip walls, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, but it just
Yeah.
moves the dirt. Don't they stay there?
They actually don't.
That's a
for
good
some
question.
reason.
Oh, let me see
Um,
something.
That's silly.
Where is it? It
I mean, I don't you. I'm just that's silly.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what. Let me go back to the. Because I'm curious too. I just want to know myself. So
I would have thought if it moved
display.
the dirt, it just moves the dirt.
roll. Oops, wrong one. It's supposed to be display. Sorry. Wait, it did display.
Shapes, colors.
We got it.
The changes last round.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
it
you're right.
does. In the other two, like where you change the shapes, colors, or if you if you make it into difficult terrain, it says it lasts for an hour. But when it just talks about excavating the earth like you did and moved it into just made piles of it, I think that'll just last.
If that's cool, could I make a little thing around us, like a little
Dirt igloo.
Dirt igloo.
Sure. I mean, what we decided though is that when you were making a wall like that, and just piling it up, then it was just about 3 feet of it.
Yeah. Just so.
But the truth is, it's a cantrip, so you could spend some time and
Make a few.
and cast it several times and try to build things up. You're not perfect at it, but
yeah. I mean,
you're no artisan as you're doing it.
What's this thing over here? Is that a hole or is that a wall?
No, that's a wall.
I go.
I
Okay.
mean, it's just a wall, but it's
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a hill of some sort.
it's
Yeah.
about
It's raised.
Okay.
it's about a 5 foot raised area.
Oh wow.
Cool. So I'm all like, "Hello, what's this?" Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna make a little bit of a earth igloo. And I start making like a little barrier around us. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Okay.
You don't have to do too much. So if we've already got something here, we've already got something here.
No,
if you
I'm
just
just
put
worried
like
that
a
someone could
little
just-
something here,
If someone just jumps
Be in
off the
good
top
shape.
of that and just swishes into our place, that's what I'm worried about.
It's like, you can't-
It's like they're like,
this is good until we just can't see anything coming.
exactly. They just walk in. It's like, oh, hello. People just sleeping down there. Let me just jump on in.
we're gonna have a watch, are we? Come on.
No, I don't mind. I'll make some. I'll make a little Earth Dome.
Okay.
Welcome to Earth
Okay.
Dome.
Dope.
Welcome to Earth Dome.
Yeah. So I make a little. I make a little thing, and
Wait.
let's take a long rest.
Hey, which one of you had detect magic, by the way? It's you and Ruben.
No.
Okay. Well,
I don't have it.
while he's doing that, I would like to.
Really? Hold on. I'm like out of spells.
You can do it a
Oh
slave.
no.
Wait, I don't have detect magic. I have identify.
Same.
Oh, that's good. No, that's what I need. That's good. Do you have one still active? Did I-
You can identify. You can cast as a ritual, I think.
I can ritualistically cast it.
So I would like to find some time when he's like kind of just wandering off by himself, maybe, and quietly come up and be like, "Hey," and hand him the ring that I found, and be like, "Hey, can you take a look at this for me and
You're a cheeky bastard thief.
tell me what you find?" I think it might be magic, but I'm not sure.
I think I found some deception.
I can do that.
I found
Oh,
out
appreciate
you're like
it,
a treacherous
appreciate it.
bastard.
So, Mark, did you tell us that there was some kind of day-night cycle here?
Yeah.
So,
What time of the day is it?
what time of day is it? God, when was the last time I told you? I need to leave a little, picture of the sun on this thing or something.
That's a good point. They should do that somewhere in here somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Need a timer.
I think the sun should be setting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the thing. The thing what you've learned is that
The sun never sets.
that you basically find that it's day or night, and dusk and dawn seem to last for like maybe half hour. And so it's either bright, you have half hour, it starts getting darker, and before it goes pitch black. And then same thing happens in the morning where it's dark, and then like half hour later, then it's as bright as it's going to get for the rest of the day. So
What you're saying is it's like a hide and go seek count near the end. It's like,
Right.
You better be ready or not because it's fucking dark now.
Something's coming.
So what you've got figured at this point is that it's probably past midday, but you're not sure where it is as far as that's concerned.
Right.
Well, if we stay here a while,
So we're going to
carving
take a
up this
long rest
dragon-
and wake up in the middle of the night.
Well, not necessarily. If we
Plan.
stay here for a while, carving up that dragon in the afternoon, and then when night
Oh,
comes,
that's
we
true.
just sleep.
There
That's
you
a good
go.
idea. Let's make a
We
day
can
of
all
it.
pitch in. Yeah,
All right. So,
it's a party. It's a dragon carving party.
Okay, what's our montage soundtrack?
Good point. Don't stop believing.
so you can, yeah, right. Oh my gosh. So I've been.
Whistle while you work.
Push
So
it to the
basically,
limit.
you're bringing the dragon down to bones while you have daylight left, and then you take a rest, right?
Two Shadows is
There we go.
Two Shadows is like is snacking the entire time, like taking like bits of dragon, just like,
Yeah.
like casually throwing it into his mouth and like looking around, like making sure nobody's
There you
looking.
go.
And that's good stuff to you. You're like it's a little tough, of course, for your usual thing, but it's also like caviar. So yeah, it's
So I'm like in my head, I'm just decadent.
We're all like, that's expensive.
well, trying to tote around
Just-
like dragon muscle wasn't gonna do
Right.
It
you.
was not gonna happen. It was
Yeah, but just don't eat the heart, okay? Save the heart for sale. For
Oh,
sale.
I've already eaten it. I have to. I have to eat the blood of my enemies. First thing.
Ew.
It's part of my culture. I mean, are you gonna say that it's not okay with you because it's like not part of your culture? Like,
Oh my god.
It's
I'm just
fine.
slowly backing up.
It's
I have
part
to
of my
sorry,
culture.
I have to say
Puke a little
say this
bit
to
when
Mike
you
out.
do that.
Are you going to shame me for going through my rituals, creature?
Shots fired.
Fine.
You need the air horn.
Just be conservative. Okay?
Being considerate is what I do best.
Conservative.
Tiny.
Conservative. Save as much as you can. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Crocubot over here. He's known for his empathy.
Crocky bot. Oh
All
my
right.
God. Oh my god.
Just content wise,
Mhm.
let's describe this just because I'm going to say first of all, you're not perfect at it.
Of course.
You don't have dental tools, things like that, for instance. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say that y'all have and you'll have to figure out. By the way, I mean I think first of all that with regard to teeth and horns that that basically Two Shadows has all of those
Yeah.
by the time y'all get over there, unless he chooses to share with anybody. And the teeth, Two Shadows, you managed to get. Let's see, how about?
I have on my sheet 5 teeth, 1 horn, and 5 by 5
Oh,
feet
that's
of dragon.
well, that's what
of
you
dragon
had by
eye.
that time.
Oh, so I've had more now. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna see here. You wind up with 14 teeth
Jeez.
Okay.
that are not like just either dust or
Broken.
like
Okay.
broken
Right.
through.
Yeah.
So
I
Gotcha.
was asking for some stuff too. I remember we were talking about it.
oh sure, but he started working like
Oh, no,
Right.
that's fine.
during the conversation the whole time.
Oh
he's
no,
been
no, that's
over
fine.
there.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just like,
So-
I would like some.
And there's
too.
still other things. So you can go after y'all can go after claws. You can
Yeah,
collect
yeah, yeah,
scales.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think claws sound like something I'd like. Maybe
Mhm,
some.
mhm.
I don't know. So can you make like armor out of the? You said you can make armor out of the scales,
Scale.
but
Yes.
is it like a light kind of armor like I could wear?
Yes.
Oh,
I think I think proficiency is still going to apply. So
Mhm.
um,
You need to have access to medium.
you'd have to have you'd have to be able to wear medium armor, but the
Hmm.
weight of that armor would be less than you
Would be later.
be used
Oh,
to than metal scales. Yeah.
boo.
Mhm.
I don't give a crap then.
But like I said, if you figure out something creatively for that,
Right.
what I'm going to say is that you would have enough enough scales collected total for a suit of armor plus some other leftover. But in if you think of something else, either that you want to trade for, try to sell, or that you think of something else creative.
I just want a cool looking cloak.
hmm
Is-
You know
are
what I
you
mean?
are you saying like this is the stuff that I've pulled so far, or is this like?
So
are you
no,
saying
so-
the one suit left is everybody?
This is now everybody. So
Okay,
I'm
got
going
it,
to say
got
that Two Shadows, you have 14 teeth and a horn.
Got it.
Uh,
Okay.
And then and the other horn didn't come off so well. So that's what you have. And then as everybody starts scavenging, then these are the things that you're getting.
Got it. Okay.
And you let's see, come up with good. You can come up with 8 claws that are in decent shape.
Damn, you almost got all the fingers.
Sweet.
And then
I mean, have you seen my dexterity? I'm pretty.
No, I mean you're pretty good, man. You're pretty good, man.
So 8 claws.
I give a hell of a pedicure.
Scales that would be enough for a suit of armor plus some extra, and then the teeth and horn that Two Shadows has. Anything else you're trying to get here?
Just seeing like any like with the wings or anything like that. Is that the stuff that you can make like cloak stuff with? I don't know.
Okay, yeah. That's a good question.
It's just part of the scales.
Yeah.
Is there any way I could get like the sinew or anything from the wings?
Do you mean like
the taut but elastic membrane on the edge of the wing that kind of allows it to unfurl and furl back?
Sure. So I'll say that you managed to get like one of the wings just kind of in its entirety, in pretty decent shape. It's large, but it's foldable. So so you're able to kind of bundle it up. It'll stick, It'll
stick a little awkwardly.
You can like that if you were to try to debone it, that you're likely to ruin it. So
so it's basically like I have to find somebody who's better.
You could attempt to like crack the bones and therefore make it smaller, but otherwise it would be basically when you kind of fold it up and stuff like that. It's like carrying a kind of bulky pole arm. That's about how it would go on your back, kind of thing like that.
Cool.
Is it a male?
Notice.
Because I would just love to like teabag someone fiendish.
Mark, can I while we're here, since
Coin
we're
purse, why not?
This whole montage thing, can I make like a little litter that I can drag behind me? Because I know that's gonna get in the way. Like if we have this wings on the back of somebody, it's gonna get in the way. Can I make a litter or something for it to like sit on, like all this stuff? Because I know like carrying this around is gonna be an issue.
So so yes, you can. I'll say, but what I'm going to say is that with the wing, just the wing by itself, is that it's a little bit, it's bulkier than a pole arm would be. But what I'm saying is because it'll fold, it just means that you just have to, you'll just have to strap it to your back like that. But if you could walk around, if you could walk around with a halberd on your back, then you can walk around with this wing.
Okay, cool.
You'll be fine.
Okay,
the other stuff, just remember, this is a relatively small dragon, and so like the teeth, you're not talking about a bunch of weight or size here. That you can put them in a part of in a pouch or backpack and be fine. That
got it.
Okay, are the flaps like between the wings? So he said he got one wing.
Yes.
So if I were to like cut away the flap on one of the other wings, would that be big enough to make like a coat or a cloak out of for a halfling?
Let's see.
Dude, we are stripping this thing down.
I keep trying.
It might be. Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm only 4 feet tall.
Right. I'll say you've got an area of dragon wing. Yeah, you manage with the other wing. You work on it and you kind of flub a couple of them because you're trying to cut the wing up a little bit, and but on one of the sections you're able to pull a section of dragon wing.
While you're doing this, you hear behind you Two Shadows just pathetic.
So Mark, when Nisha was still around, did we notice anything about her appearance and the way she dressed herself, or if she had any kind of embellishments with dragon claws or necklaces or anything like that about her appearance?
Though she was dressed in kind of she was dressed in traveling kind of gear that looked like it had been taken from like hides and things like that, but nothing that made you think dragon on it.
Yeah, I was just concerned with us when we start rolling into Gomashuv or wherever we're going to go. The blending in aspect here.
They're all
If it would
covered
be
in
more
dragon.
right, like would it make us fit in?
Dragon.
Would it be a baller move, or would it make us just be very, conspicuous to
Very
roll in with a bunch of claws and dragon hide and crap?
Good question.
But I guess we're going to find out
Yeah.
because she was not wearing that stuff, just animal hidey kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Can I try to do something then? Can I try to get some dragon blood by like emptying like one of the flasks of oil?
Sure. Yeah. This has been it's been bleeding out for a while, so y'all aren't able to get a whole bunch. But yeah, I'll say when you do that, you're able to get enough to kind of make it interesting.
Yeah.
To get a little bit of some of it. Yeah.
Cool. Last thing. Like, can you make like a knife out of a dragon, like a dagger out of a dragon claw or something like that, or no?
So yeah, I mean, somebody could who's got the right tools and stuff like that. But what I was saying is that there won't
There's
be any.
No, I just want it to look
anything
cool.
Inherently special.
Right.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to look cool. That's all I'm trying to do.
He just wants to have a Bowie knife on his fucking hip.
I
I
just
made
wanna
out of a
look cool.
dragon. He's like, no, this is a knife.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, I just want to look cool, bro. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it. All right,
Cool.
Continue, Dave. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was just some more follow-up question. When we walked up on this scene, and Nisha was basically eating the dragon, right?
Yes.
Isn't that what we stumbled up on? So before we broke this thing down into its component parts, was it apparent that the damage on it was? Did it look like she had killed it? Could we tell what had killed this thing?
That's the good point. So yeah, before you start taking it apart, you see both puncture wounds in various parts of its body, as well as some scorch marks as well, where it's been burned, and then you see a significant part of its side that has obviously been chewed on and dug open where she was eating when you first walked up.
Oh.
So do we take that to be a sign that she was probably the cause of it, or can we not really figure that out? Okay.
I mean,
I don't think
when she was speaking with, who was she speaking with? I can't remember if it was Two Shadows or with Aya.
With both of them.
I know she spoke to multiple ones of you, but it's one of the conversations. I think it was with Two Shadows because you were talking to her as a predator and things like that, and so she seemed to kind of at least kind of go along with what you were saying and wasn't denying it. It seemed like, at least from your impression of what she was saying, was that was what she did. Yes, she took it down.
Well, gentlemen, what I'm thinking, looking at this, is assuming we're not currently being surveilled, we don't know how this is all going to play out. If we're going to succeed in this mission, or if this is going to turn south and she would become our enemy at some point. I'm just trying to assess her ability. So, and I also am a little reluctant of rolling into town brandishing all of these parts, making ourselves look as though we had killed this thing. Just if that's what we're going to do, I'd like it to be intentional.
Sure.
Right in front of our car.
Yes.
Mark, since I did come in here into the forest. Oh no, I'm completely lost. I have no idea where I am. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say, is there like a hidey hole that I would know of? But no.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, all that stuff makes sense. So, no, I feel it. No, I mean, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So,
so I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with the what you all collected, with you if you're creative with your stuff, that you were able to kind of stow it without it just hanging out all over the place, with the exception of the wing. And if you try to take anything else larger, of similar size, and its whole part.
I want the skull.
Yes,
That would be
dragon
so
skull,
metal.
Go wear it like a hat.
That would be
an
so.
arm.
Oh
Things
wait a
like
second.
that.
That would
No,
make an awesome
Tony.
headdress.
No, Tony. No.
No,
Wear
I'm
it
just
like
saying
one
like
of
a-
those gigantic like
Oh, it
carnival
would be a
heads.
stick headdress. You actually, holy shit.
You know, it'd be
You're right.
it'd be dope as hell to have like
Holy
this
shit,
headdress,
you're
like
right.
like
Okay, but this now I said it's a relatively small dragon. But that's small for a dragon, all right? I mean, you would have to. You guys would look in that head. That skull, you guys would look like a dragon on the Chinese New Year kind of thing. like multiple feet underneath it.
that might be what I'm going for. That's what I'm going
Can
for.
we do that? Can we just like take all the rest of the skin off and just one of us be in the front holding the head and the rest of the skin off?
Right?
I like the
Yeah,
laugh.
how
Like a
long-
3-person costume?
Y'all want to spend about a week?
This is a hot look. This is a hot
Whatever
look.
it takes.
This is a hot look.
Okay. So do we rest? I'm guessing we
Yes,
rest.
at this point, you've collected those things that we've described, and it started to get dark, and you've got about 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Who wants first watch?
I'm gonna say you're gonna need at least 3 watches
Okay.
to get enough rest and
Okay.
also to make it through the night.
Wait, before let me see. Do I still have alarm? Let me see. Oh no, that
I'll
was
take-
my
I'll
that was
take
my other
first
dude.
watch. I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I very much want to sleep, but I also very much want to see what what's his name? Sucker MC can say about my ring.
What's that?
Okay,
I'd
so
be
yeah,
surprised.
so y'all have that conversation you pull off to the side. So Sucker MC, you're cool with you cast the ritual.
Yeah,
So
I started chanting, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
so you spend right, you spend 11 minutes
Magic
later.
words.
11 minutes later, Sucker MC, you discover this ring that that you've been handling it, chanting it. You've been also taking it on and off, and seeing and trying some things out. That's part of the identify, and you've noticed that whenever you put it on, it's going to a particular color, and let's see. I gotta look at it real quick myself. Hang on. And what you've learned is that the color it can turn one of a few different colors, and it does that randomly at dawn each day, and so the color, it could stay the same because it's a random like that, but basically whenever with the color that it turns will enhance your abilities for the day based on the color. So specifically in metagaming terms, it'll give you advantage on ability checks, including the related skills to that ability for that day.
Oh.
So I'll just tell them to you now, and then I'll of course put the ring, make the ring available to whoever's wearing it. But if it turns lavender, then it'll enhance strength checks. If it turns a smoky gray, then it'll enhance dexterity. If it turns a lemon yellow, then it's intelligence. Azure blue is wisdom, and then crimson is charisma checks.
Right.
Today's
All right. So I tell Tim it doesn't do anything but make your nuts swell up. Just let me hold it.
Oh!
It doesn't do anything. Don't get anything.
I'll wear it. I have no nuts.
Well played.
No, I tell him what happened.
Okay.
My nuts swell.
So,
Okay,
so,
so
for the beginning of that, Mark, what did you say? It just randomly comes up a color? There's no way to influence that?
Correct.
Okay.
That's
Pretty
interesting.
cool though.
Well, I mean, I've got some pretty. I don't. I mean, this is very useful, but I don't know if it would necessarily be something that I need. If you're in need of it, friend, if you can
Oh,
use another magic item,
Yeah, I could use all kind of weird stuff because I do a bunch of weird things.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
that sounds like a good thing for somebody that's so diverse as yourself.
Okay.
Someone.
So
His heart grew 2 sizes that day.
yes. All right. So there he is.
Oh my god! I just
And I'll say, just be careful because when our friend saw that, she didn't react favorably.
she didn't.
No.
Oh,
Huh? Oh, what?
So as soon as I showed her this ring earlier, that's when she unleashed all those things on us.
don't show.
And it was red, right?
So
Yes.
just saying.
When
She didn't like your charisma, dude.
Well, you can. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, on roll an insight check. This is in the past, but
okay.
we'll go ahead and go back
Oh,
and
okay.
do that.
See if it actually had anything to do with that.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
So basically, whatever impression that you got is what you got.
I was like,
So
new
yeah.
phone. Who dis?
So Suck MC, you now have that ring. Let's see. Did I get it to you? Yeah, there it is. It's called a moody ring.
It was a mood ring. I was right. We didn't need your what the fuck is this spell?
When you've
That's funny.
today, right now, it is crimson color,
Ooh, for attacking.
and you know that when daylight comes again, then it'll change color again.
It'll be different again.
Interesting. Divine.
Okay.
Wrong character, mate.
Oh, right. My bad.
Nice.
You right. You right.
Okay, I guess. Are we all asleep? Wait.
Let's go to sleep.
All right. So far, I know that that intention is for 2 shadows to take first watch. Also, that I think that y'all are talking about gathering kind of over by the and using some earth to
I'm.
shape around a little bit.
They
Yeah?
might do that over here, but I'm making a thunderdome right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to
All right, so
keep it
you-
away, so no one drops in from the top up here into our little
All right.
happy place. You know what I mean?
Well, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm worried
Yeah.
about.
Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Okay, well then I'm gonna sleep in the safety of Adobe Hill.
Now, I would like to also, if possible, if there are any like shrubs or trees around, I just kind of put it up there so it doesn't look like a random mud pile in the middle of nothing. You know what I mean? Just to be like,
Okay. Well, keep in mind, I know these look like trees, but remember they're trees, but they're not, right? So
Gather those weird things.
be careful.
oh, okay. A quick question.
Yes.
Is it better to do like a trench, like in like like trench warfare kind of thing, and we just kind of chill in a trench, or is that bad?
That might be less
Are you
visible.
asking me or each other?
No,
'Cause
I mean
I
like
don't
this
have
as a group. As a group.
Okay.
A trench might be less visible for somebody wandering by.
True. I tell you
Might
what.
be a good-
You know
Are
what?
you ready for jokes? If you sleep in a trench, somebody can pee on you.
Good point.
You automatically cede the high ground if you sleep in a trench.
That is true. You're right, Anakin. All right, I'll leave my Thunderdome. All right, I'll keep doing that then.
Don't let me stop you though.
Well, good point.
So, you're really gonna make a dirt igloo? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'll make the dirty glue. I do like the idea of a trench, but it's all good.
Mark, I'm gonna have my little shadow. I know he doesn't need. He can't see from up in this tree, but I'm gonna have him climb up this tree and
Oh,
just like
careful with
wait
that
up there.
climb. Oh, the shadow can do. Oh,
The shadow, yeah, the shadow. I'm just gonna send the shadow up.
all right. All right. The shadow starts. Well, okay. I'm gonna say this is what I'm gonna say. That you
Oh,
try
God.
it a few different times.
Oh
And
god.
The
about
shadow
the-
keeps falling.
No. It's not that the climbing; it's that it keeps getting pricked by thorns.
Yeah,
and
that
then-
they're bad.
and disappearing.
Oh shit!
And so
Right.
about the sixth shadow that you set up the tree, it finally manages to get to the top.
Oh
And
my
I'm like,
god.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, slow and steady wins the race.
He's like, tenacious.
I nod at the shadow. It nods at me, back at me.
Right.
You will do.
It's a disapproving grunt. It's like,
Mm. Mm.
All right.
Cool.
There's your little
thank you.
dirt hut.
Thank
There
you.
Oh, he would have to be. Oh, sorry, he's in the wrong tree. He'd have to be in this tree. So I guess he's have to do it all over, and he has to fall out of the tree.
Oh God, no!
So another dozen more.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Yes, yes.
All right.
Oh, are
so
there other people who are going to go in the dirt hut too, or are you all doing something else?
I kind of.
I'm just standing. I'm standing right here
Okay.
to watch.
I would like
We'll
to
make it
also
big
do.
enough.
Can I do something else too? I'm sorry, since we have
Yep.
a little time.
Yeah.
I like to make 3 of them. So there's a 1 in 3 chance if we get attacked, they have to kind of guess which one it is.
I think you, but can't you only make 2?
Hmm? No,
Can't you only have?
I'm doing the cantrip of the.
Oh,
He can
okay.
cantrip it as often as he wants, as long as he keeps.
Yeah,
Damn.
I just make 3 of
Holding
them. Just 3 of them. That's all I do.
All right.
And then we'll choose which one. I'm just making sure that if we do get jumped, there's a possibility that they might not hit the right one. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to be careful. Trying to be careful.
Yeah.
It's funny. We're like, you the stupid dirt hut, and then we're all dead out into the field. It's like, I told you.
Yes.
Well, look, we make our own mass grave.
All right.
Well,
Who are we buried?
I make enough room in my dirt hut. I don't know about you guys.
At this point, then I'm stop being fancy about it. There you go.
All right, no, that's fine. That's fine. Now I just need to make
Okay,
pizza.
so Two Shadows going to take first watch. Do you want to plan out who's going to take second and third, or just is Two Shadows going to pick
I'll-
somebody?
I'll take second.
Okay.
I was going to choose. But that will work if someone actually wants to do second.
Yeah, I'm down.
watch, go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go ahead and put yourselves where you are when you're resting,
Okay.
and then also
Alright.
Two Shadows
Is
where
one
you
of
are
those?
as your
This is not bode well. We have
no,
to pick
no,
where
Shadows
we're
where
going
you
to be.
are.
Without
Uh,
the shells game,
yes, the
Sorry.
stealth game.
you won't get us all.
All
That's
right.
right.
And
I don't trust the thief. He might he might rob me in the night.
all right.
Hey, that's fair.
I'm gonna post up right around.
Oh, don't forget
I've
about
never-
Skusa.
To be fair, though,
here.
I've never robbed any of you guys directly.
That we know of.
I'm gonna have to
And,
review the tape.
Intermittently,
I may
through my watch.
Oh.
But intermittently between the watches, I'll just like swap places with my clone every now
Okay.
and then. Just go ahead and see what's going on.
Okay.
But who,
okay.
who's taking second?
Me. I'll take second.
Mhm.
Because I need the rest.
Noise.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I need the rest for spells. The rest of you guys need it for hit points. Jesus Christ. You guys are like,
I know, right?
beat the hell up.
I need both.
Like, just let Tim sleep the whole time. That's what I'm saying.
Right, whatever happens.
You're just fighting outside.
Sleep.
Just let him sleep.
Don't wake up the little guy.
Yeah, just let him sleep. He's good.
Poor little guy. Look at him. Aw.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to cast mage armor
Uh,
before I go on my patrol.
Okay. Listen. So you're in your in this dark. And by the way, do you? I can't
It's
remember.
dark and
Two
lonely
shadows.
place.
Two Shadows. Do you have night vision or not? I mean, yeah. Is it? What is it called? Night vision? Infravision?
Night vision, infravision,
Dark
something
vision?
like that?
Dark vision.
I
something.
have the dark vision. What's this? You rang?
I don't think I do, which doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. But so this is something to keep in mind. Actually, I'll let you to think about this before you
Bullshit.
definitely go into. definitely go choose who's on watch is that there is no ambient light anywhere. So
Gotcha.
if you have somebody who doesn't have dark vision, then you're either just going to be on watch with your ears, or are gonna use something to light the place up, torch, something like that.
I have nothing that lights things up.
Campfire. Whatever.
Me neither.
Okay, let's do
Oh my
roll
God.
call. I do have dark vision.
This
Okay.
is horseshit.
Does anyone else?
Nobody else.
Maybe we should have somebody. Maybe we should pair up for night watch. That way, we have somebody who has night vision and somebody who can back them up.
But the problem
if
is we only
anything
have one person with night vision.
Oh, that's
And
Right.
that's only because she got changed.
I know.
Oh my god!
I am not staying up all night.
Yes.
I mean, I've
gotta
got
learn
a-
some
If,
cantrips.
if we don't mind sending light off, I've got a lantern, but I don't know if you guys want to be visible.
Yeah, we got like we got lights and stuff like that. It's just the we can't see in the
Then
dark.
you're throwing off light. Yeah.
We gotta learn
We'll
some
be
new
fine.
spells.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just make a campfire. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna make a fire.
So I will take at least one shift since.
So
equipped.
since I don't have night vision, I'm gonna come towards the fire, facing out towards the forest, right around on here,
Sure.
and he'll still be posted up here.
All right. Let's see.
I can't believe
Do you want this fire to be like kind of where do you want the fire pit to be?
Fire would be like right there,
In the center. Okay.
and I would tell everybody.
That's a big old bonfire.
That's
Hang
a big
The
old
G.
bonfire. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell everybody, make sure to not sleep away from the fire, looking away.
Right.
So
Well,
I
the
not
fire
ruin your
light is
life.
not even going into the because I'm gonna say that that you were able to kind of pile up the dirt probably about 4 feet high, so you can look over it if you stand up. But yeah, well, everybody except for Rollo, I guess.
Because you're short.
I just walk right in there. I'm like,
Rollo had to clamber over it to get in. Yeah.
4 feet, perfect.
Damn, I need to learn dancing lights.
Okay. So toward the end of the first watch, you're starting to think, Two Shadows, about getting Tony up, and you hear just the slightest woof of a breath coming from over in the kind of more treed area somewhere to your west.
I don't make any moves,
Mhm.
but I do throw like a rock at Wizard Boy.
Hello, what's this?
Okay. So you go. Thunk. All right.
I'm like, shh, shh,
Right.
Boy.
quiet.
Right, I know what you mean. Right.
Okay, so so at this point, Tony, you catch a rock onto your shoulder, and it's enough to kind of startle you, and you look and you see that that a rock has hit you, and so you're looking up into this like pitch darkness, but you see the kind of the light coming over the top of the of your dirt hut here. So what do you want to do?
So, let's see. I go.
And you hear a shh.
I cast Mage Hand and I do the shh too. No.
You hear
Yeah. So okay. So I gently shake. Who's next to me?
That's me.
Okay.
Yep.
I go. Oi. Hello, Governor. I do like the two eye kind of things, like pointing at my eyes and then outside, like something's out there. Kind of like,
Okay.
like.
Oh,
I
hey,
do
Mark,
lift
quick
everyone
question.
up.
Yeah.
Guza, is she joining us?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Where is
She might. Does she have night vision?
God, I hope so.
please.
That would be
Please.
helpful.
That or
Where-
she could summon something that does have
Where
night
did she
vision.
Oh yeah.
She's
that's
down
Oh,
there
she
by
even-
the
oh, she's
tree
down
down
here.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she'll go over here. She's with Rollo. She is elven,
Is
so
she
she does
now?
have dark vision.
Ooh.
Nice.
Use your
Ooh.
elf eyes, elf.
Well, so far at this point, she's not awake. But if you want to try to
Well,
wake her up,
I ease on down the I use the mage hand and I and I do the kind of thing with the finger.
okay. Well, she's not in your line of sight at the moment
Aw,
unless you
man.
get out of your thing and walk over there.
Well,
I can wake everyone up real quick.
You could do that, yes.
all right. So I try to use stealth and move.
Oh, you want to be quiet? Okay.
Oh,
Ooh
sorry.
boy. Ooh boy. Ooh boy.
All right, so I just hit the button, right? So
Yeah.
let's see. Beyond.
Oh God, let's see if everybody can do this again.
Hello, what's
All right.
this?
Okay. All right. So you get out and you walk over, and you can again you can see over it, so you can see her sleeping there. And you're like waking her up. It's like, shh, we need your help.
I go.
Or what?
Yeah, I'm like, oi, sleepyhead.
Okay. Are you trying to get both of them or just her at the moment?
I'm getting her first. You know
So
what I mean?
help.
Okay.
Yeah. The little guy I'm like, there's something out there. Oh, it's all 6s and 7s out there, mate. Come on. Need
Yeah,
your help.
she growls in the back of her throat, kind of with a kind of wolfish growl, and gets up.
I go, it's kind of hot.
You trying to flirt with me? Because it's working.
More bad. Hello. So then I'm gonna start making the round. So I guess I'm over here, right? So I move over to Rollo next. I'm all like, oi. You just
Okay.
stay asleep. I just I'll leave him alone. I just let him sleep.
Okay. So you're stealthily moving, but that's right. The light of the campfire. Oh, and speaking of which, let's make this easy on us here. Hang on a second.
Yes.
Joking later.
Apparently, there's a dance party going on in the next room.
That's special.
I just hear singing.
Sick.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm playing D&D.
Oh no.
Here in the distance, who's got my right toe?
I'm missing my wing.
It's the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
This dude is like all offense. I'm looking at his spells right now. There's nothing useful. Oh my god. I gotta go back and learn some cantrips or something, man. This is ridiculous now.
Encounter after encounter after encounter.
Indeed.
Did I at least get a short rest from
That's
this?
too-
Jesus.
That's
I
too
know.
much.
I was gonna ask too.
Yeah, I was gonna see if you. I mean, y'all are waking everybody up, so then yes, at this point.
Oh yeah.
You can go ahead and roll it as short rest. That's too much. Hang on a second.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
It is
It's trying to be helpful here, but this made it just be
Recover, reset max. Reset max.
more than it's worth.
And wizard. You're wizardary. God, I hope this thing's humanoid. Please. I'm trying to build a army of friends.
God.
What happens when you take a short rest? Do you regain any of your spells?
Oh yeah.
No, only if you're a wizard.
Dang.
And I'm a wizard.
There are abilities that you can regain, but
My bardic inspirations I can get.
Oh, fuck my life. Are you serious?
oof, that's not good.
See, okay, I have a
Well,
question.
boys.
Well, in wizard, it says hit dice. I have all these little boxes next to hit dice. I don't know what I should press.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay, it's hard to explain. So like I have like short rest button, right? And then it says recover maximum, reset maximum hit point changes during this rest. And
You
then
do
under
not
that-
want to do that.
Okay, and then under
So
that,
all
I
you're
have
doing is
wizard.
rolling.
And
That's better.
I have 5 different boxes, right? And it says roll hit dice.
So you're gonna roll that hit dice,
Uh-huh.
and then you're gonna check one of those dice.
Okay. So roll.
What do you do?
So now you get to add 4 hit points to your HP right now.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you can go ahead and click short rest, and it will auto reset every single feature that you have that is a short rest.
Okay, so go back to short rest. Click one of the things, right?
Yeah. So you've already used 1 dice. Now go ahead and click on take short rest and press confirm,
Okay.
Right.
and that'll reset all of your short rest abilities on your character sheet.
Wait. So wait, I click wizard though, right? Too?
No,
No,
you don't.
just
You
recover.
already did it. Yeah, you just click on take short rest and confirm. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 3 hit points back then.
Yes.
Oh wait, we're all
You get
doing
to-
a short. Should I?
Yeah,
We all
basically
get a
you all,
short-
yeah, everybody except for 2 shadows managed to get at least a short rest in so
Short
far.
rest in? Darn it!
Feels bad, man.
I don't like
Okay.
you.
This
He
is
needs
I
interesting.
don't like you anymore. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna.
So
do
I
both
don't
of
get any
these
spells.
Are
because
they
I need
doing
them both.
short rest because they got woken up?
Yes.
Did anybody wake me up?
Not yet.
Because then I'll just hold back on rolling.
Exactly. If you don't,
Oh, wait.
if you don't get woken up, you might actually manage a long rest by the time you're done.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna stay asleep.
Oh, sorry.
so Tony goes, "Hey, get up!" No.
I go.
4 more hours. 4 more hours.
I go figures.
No, oh, are you waking me up? It's okay.
I
I mean,
mean,
you are.
No, I'm like,
Fine. Okay. but
nah.
wait a
You know what?
second.
I'll let
So
you know.
I've got.
You need to sleep, so I just go. I walk past him.
Yeah.
He really
Uh,
needs it.
You start to wake him up, and then just
You
in the
notice
very
that
dim
blood's so
firelight
dragged.
coming over, you see the blood on his clothing, and you're
Second thought.
It's
Let's
all
pass.
still wet.
It's like he's still
wet.
meaty.
Maybe not.
So, in case you couldn't tell from what I've shown you, is that the inner circle is how much light the campfire is providing that you can see well at. The outer circle that's just dim is where you have dim light that you can see,
Gotcha. Okay.
and then outside of that, you can't see anything. And
What-
that includes, by the way, at this point, Skuza too, because the campfire is throwing off her dark vision.
Okay. I go. I go. Go. Do it. And I can't sleep on myself.
Okay. You got it, yeah. Okay. So you see 2 shadows. You see at this point that Tony has kind of stumbled over his wall and has gone over into the other area. What do you want to do at this point? Oh, and remind me, just in terms of Echo, how this works. The Echo is in
The
your
Echo is-
control.
But he can't see from it. The only thing it can see is what I can see, pretty much.
Use
Right.
your
So,
echo
so
eyes.
unless you switch places with it.
Unless I
that's
switch
different.
places with it, and then I
Okay,
have
okay.
that perception.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and swap right now,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and see through the darkness and try and roll for it, I guess, and see like if I can see what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
That's
So
so
I'll
so
switch
cool.
places with this thing.
All right. So yeah. So I need you to, as you do that, roll a perception check, and also
Sick.
to roll a dexterity check.
Okay. Come on. Fuck me running. God.
Bruh.
Okay. Dude, I can't see shit.
Bruh.
I cannot believe that I don't
Yeah.
have fucking.
Good
Oh, wow,
rolls.
I'm rolling like garbage. I'm rolling garbage today.
God.
Straight garbage today.
Okay.
That's
So so you switch places with your Echo. You shift yourself slightly in the tree, and you feel a prick that goes through your scales,
Oh no.
Damn it.
and you take just 1 point of damage. But I need you to roll now a Constitution saving throw.
Swell.
Come on. Thank
Come
you.
on.
Bruh.
Save that.
Bruh.
There we go.
Jesus.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So you feel a sting from that. That it starts to, for a moment, just it feels like it, like a kind of quarter size, like quarter, like you know what a quarter is.
Coin
like
size.
A gold piece size, kind of swelling on your foot for a second, but then it fades pretty quickly. Okay. All right. Yeah, and but you can't see or hear anything in particular at this point.
Fucking Christ.
All
right, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch back.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Skuza climbs out. And she goes, campfire. Yeah, she starts trying to move carefully here.
Stupid lizard man.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That.
She ghosts it to the outside over here and gets near the tree.
1 second.
I'll be right back. Okay. And instantly, a column of fire drops on Tony. And, I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
I thought I'd do that while he was gone. When Tony comes back, his character is a pile of ash. That's all.
Right. Dude, Tony, I don't know what happened, but your character's fucking ass, dude.
You got another character rolled, right?
Level 9 disintegrate came out of the forest, dude.
Holy clip to the heart.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I thought you were playing.
Oh wow.
Are they dying? I can't tell what's happening.
He is feeling it today.
Yes.
I'm sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know.
What the hell is going on?
Hang on a second.
This is Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Get it.
You're so wrong.
Sorry about that. I just hear her in the other room singing totally clips of the heart really loud. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I thought you were playing Animal Crossing.
Hey, it's Friday night, man.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Hey man, we've got like one person watching us and she's got 74. Start singing, boys!
Let's start singing. Turn around, bright eyes. Oh my god. Oh, no, the chat's now saying you can do some singing too, please. No, no singing.
Okay, so
What's up, Nosan? Oh god, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
all right, so you all are watching, and well, Two Shadows watching at this point. I guess. Oh yeah, Suck MC. Are you kind of? Have you poked your head out over and looking out, or what?
I'm trying to poke my head out and perceive what the hell's going on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're on the direction. You go ahead and roll a perception check too.
Okay. Click my dude. Look around.
Me sad.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't see or hear anything in particular. You do see y'all, Two Shadows and Suck MC see Skuza move out of your line of sight and into the darkness.
There.
Bye.
No. No. Turn
Nice to know
around.
Okay, I got. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'm going to dismiss this shadow here, and then have it pop up right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to follow stealthily, hopefully, and follow behind her.
Okay.
Mark's like, we'll see about that.
And as I'm going to whisper to the group, chuffing noises from the forest. Face the circle up and try not to die.
Okay. At that point, you can say that quietly to Sucka MC, and then so he at least hears you before you go
Okay.
head off that direction.
At least one person hears me, and then I'm gonna go follow.
Okay. If you're gonna try to stealthily, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Fuck.
You can do it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I am a leaf upon the wind.
Oh my god! I just saw the natural. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Right.
I was switching cameras. Sorry.
Uh huh.
I am liquid night.
Good heavens. Good
Um,
heavens.
That's right.
The forest knows me.
Okay, so you're now getting to the edge, and it's starting to be a little unnerving to Shadow as you're approaching after her, because you can only tell where she kind of disappeared into the dark, and you don't have any better perception getting onto the edge. So you're starting to. It's pretty dim. You can see outlines of things. You can see this kind of escarpment wall sort of thing enough not to run into it. But that's about your sight, and then after that, you're kind of stepping into barely being able to see your hand in front of your face.
Got you.
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to. Okay. Any chance I can make another perception check to better what I'm doing right now, or am I kind of fucked?
It's pretty similar to where you are at the moment, which you were listening for before. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna have to
Live.
fucking do it. I'm gonna have to fucking do it. I'm going in there, man.
Do them thing. Do them
I'm gonna go
thing.
in there. I'm gonna have my shadow go to the very edge, like right
Okay.
here, so that as I go out,
case you need to come
I have a lifeline.
That's right.
I'm gonna go in here.
And that's how we
and
lost the
see
lizard.
what's gonna happen.
And that.
God.
How they
Oh God, I can't believe we don't have a fucking long rest. This is killing me.
This is bad.
This is bad.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm about to do something stupid.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. Tell me.
Are we rolling initiative for them?
Shh.
No, do something stupid. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. I walk over to our fire and I grab a stick and I start walking towards the forest.
Okay.
All right. I mean, irony is that could be the right answer. He's like, I come bearing gifts. Hello.
I bring fire.
Hi, man. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you've got essentially a torch, and you start walking. Okay. So at this point, as you start moving in toward the outer side of the with the torch, you two shadows. You hear what you recognize now as Skuza's voice, and she quietly. Oops, I'm on the wrong map. That's why I'm trying to figure things out. Okay, there we go. Okay, you quietly hear her do a short, just 2-syllable incantation, and then you hear the sound of her staff whistling through the air and connecting with a meaty thunk into something that lets out a kind of strange mix between a small growl and just a puff of air, like, kind of thing.
Ooh. Okay. Do I get a good beat on what direction that came from?
Yeah. So it's kind of north of you up this direction.
Okay. Did I see? I'm guessing did her staff light up at all, or was it just like the sound of like wood hitting flesh and that noise?
Yeah, and that was it.
Okay. I'm gonna sit tight until I hear anything else.
We're
Okay.
so dead.
Hush, Tony.
I need to get spells back. I just flung dirt for like 30 minutes.
Okay.
we're just following horror movie rules where you have to go and investigate whatever's in the dark.
Yeah.
You don't stick by the fire. No.
Are there
Well said,
stairs we
Captain.
can go up?
Stairs? What? Oh, I see. No, but
Oh
there
my
is.
Oh, wait, there's some trees. We can climb up the trees.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. Let's see. Okay.
Oh my god.
Um,
What's she singing now?
All right. Then, in just a moment later, then you hear two deep growls, and then some. You hear like a bite, and you hear some more of those. More of Escuza's voice. Same incantation you heard before, and another whistle and swing hit kind of thing.
God, fucking
Oh,
damn
the
it.
dogs out.
Oh, God, fucking damn it. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
dang.
so
Do you know what it
Okay.
is?
stupid.
So,
okay.
And this time,
Yeah, I have an
at this
idea.
point, then Suck MC, you've depending. You're carefully watching. At this point, you're now starting to hear those sounds as you get closer to the out. Now you're bringing your own light with it, and Two Shadows, you're starting to catch in the same light as of the torch that Sucka MC is carrying too.
As I see the light
Um,
moving, I'm gonna try and start moving as quickly as possible to wherever Skuza is, and whatever I see, I'm immediately like fucking like Sonic the Hedgehog, like fucking barreling into it.
Okay.
All right. I'm heading that way too, towards the sound of violence.
Okay. So let's see. So you so Tony, at this point, then you are still back in the hut,
Oh
and
my
you
god, who's the dead body?
That was you, dude.
You woke up dead.
What happened? I just realized that. I was like, who's dead?
oh no,
took you long
Tony
enough?
died. Oh.
Oh no,
no.
I had a good run.
Mark,
Yeah.
I'm not holding the torch. I'm using the mage hand to hold the torch. I'm trying to follow behind it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's
Hang
a
on a
good
second. That's cool. Let me
That's a good move.
let me figure that out. Hang on
Yeah.
a second. Okay,
That is a
let's
really
get
good move, actually.
let's get a floating torch here then.
I might have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well done. I think you found a new move, dude.
That's
I know, right?
hilarious. Okay.
It's like
let's see.
dancing lights when you don't have dancing lights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's
And
a
dancing
torch.
middle finger. I'm like, fuck you.
And you too.
There you go. All right.
Hang on a second.
Let's see.
Okay, take this off of you. And
Over here.
put it
Very
on the
nice.
torch.
How we gonna die? I've been
Okay.
surviving off of cantrips this whole.
Let's see, and also let me make this. Let's see. No, not that. Controlled by. That's what I want. Okay, so Ruben, you can now control the torch and move it where you want to.
Cool.
All right. Let's see. And so, Tony, you were over there, and you've seen the mage hand carrying the torch, and
I go.
Suck MC following. Were you doing anything right now, or holding your spot?
I go. That's a dope ass idea. Bust out the mage hand and grab some.
I'm trying to
Throw
move
the
it
torch
towards
too.
the
Yeah.
Okay. You crazy ass. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see.
Hell yeah. That is awesome.
Let's see. Where are Evil? There you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can control that torch.
Yes, bitch.
Okay. In that case, the three of y'all, let's see, need to
Initiative. Oh, my
Do some
God.
initiative. Let's see. Let's clear this out. Hang on.
I guess should I wake Tim up or just let him sleep?
Dude,
through this?
I am going to have to murder so much hobo right now.
I'm gonna let Tim sleep. I'm not joking.
Dude, I'm so mad right now that we are
appreciate
not
it.
full resting right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not in good shape, people.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and just get this roll shit done.
All right,
let's
do it.
go.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Give me blood tonight.
Give me blood tonight. I
Oh,
don't want.
God.
What's up, bitches?
God,
Hell
my
yeah.
initiative is actual garbage. My rolls are terrible or great. It's like there's nothing in between.
Word.
Oh, there she goes. God, it just took forever to show up. Okay, cool. All right.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You know what's cool about these dancing lights? They won't go out if they go past our radius. It just falls on the floor.
I know, right?
Oh, GM rolled a 2. That's great.
Oh.
Sweet.
How many do I have for the step? Can you make let's see. I have a thought. Well, let's see. And bones and cause me a small humanoid. Damn it, humanoid! Bastard!
Okay. All right. So Tony,
Yes.
you're first in initiative here.
So I'm gonna move this torch over her, so we can kind of illuminate the area, right?
So good.
Okay.
That's such a good idea, dude. I swear to God, that's such a dope idea. Is there anything for me to shoot?
This is funny.
No, you don't see anything.
Okay. Then I scooch on over this way, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled for
Cool.
things to
Alright.
kill.
All right. Suck MC.
All right. How much farther? I still don't see. I still don't see Scooza or anything yet. Do I?
No.
Okay. Well, I can move this thing about 30 feet, I guess.
Yes.
So I'll keep trying. I'll move it about 30 feet in the general direction that I thought I heard her come from.
Okay. Well, I mean, you kind of heard her up in this direction, but you're gonna, unless you're gonna try to go over the tree, you're gonna have to move it kind of around it, like you would take a path. And also, keep in mind that it's only, providing light for you to be able to see where you can see, so you can't see around the tree, kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. I'll try to move it over here.
You took my teeth.
And do I see anything around, like in that area? Or anything moving around?
You do not. No.
Oh God.
Okay. Then can I move up a little bit this way?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's about here. Okay.
With your passive perception, though, you do pick up at that point the sounds of battle. They're pretty close to you on the other side of the tree, within you would guess within about 20 feet of you. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Two shadows. As you see that torch move over there, you then see a few things. You see Scooza show up in the light that he just provided. Scooza's got her bearing her staff. You also see the let's see. Hang on.
I can't believe you've done this to us, Mark.
I know.
I can't believe you've done this.
He is trapped as well. But
Have you not been paying attention? This is what he does.
I know.
Just what he does.
We always say Marcus tricky. You gotta watch out.
What?
You're lucky I've watched the Snyder Cut and I have a good thing going.
Oh my God! I have a big favor to ask. Can you get me a copy of the Snyder Cut somehow? I swear to God,
Oh.
I can't even get Disney
why
Plus
won't
here.
this come on?
They won't even take my credit cards. I'm like,
Come on,
I'm giving you money.
On HBO
Oh,
Max.
this thing was so cool, but it won't let me
Oh
use it.
hell!
Oh,
Hell
sorry.
go there.
I can't do it.
What's that?
It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours, dude. I can't port anything
these
to
won't-
YouTube that's 4
You're
hours.
not seeing anything show up on the screen, are you?
I see a
I see
question mark.
Scuza, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm
see a
trying to
question
move some assets onto the screen, but they're not moving on.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can't see them. Are you sure they're on the right layer?
Yeah, check
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, it's just that sometimes it's not. It won't let me use what I'm.
Is
trying
it a
to
thing where
grab.
we have to
Hang on.
refresh, or just?
Nah, because it's my thing. Hang on a second. We use something different then.
Well, while he's looking, Snyder Cut, good? Yes, no. Simple answer.
It's good.
Thank you.
Good.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
good.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah. They have some original voice acting that comes in near the end that I was really happy about.
Oh, say no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I can't
maybe
say
what I was
anything
looking
else,
for.
but like I was very confused. Like,
Oh my God, that thing was huge.
Jesus.
I
Whoa.
got scared for a
See a
second.
tiger.
it's a spiny
Okay.
type.
Ooh.
All right, so you've recognized this.
sure.
You recognize that, and you just see basically the back of its tail and stuff like that. But standing next to Scuza, you recognize that it's very similar to one of the animals that she summoned
Before.
Can
in
I?
the previous fight. And then also,
Oh man.
And
no.
also, shut up. Also,
Laser lights like the other cat.
Also,
Man.
These damn Thundercats. What's going on?
this is
No,
just
no.
revenge because I keep bringing up the cat that I killed. He's like,
Here
"You
it
want
is.
cats?"
I know. I want to
see.
get one of these weird critters as my familiar. I don't know what they are, but I'm hoping something cool shows up.
So good.
Well, familiars are a little bit less lethal. than These
No,
things
I mean,
are, but yes.
Oh, I just want them to look. I just want whatever it is to look
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Creepy demon
and
looking
then-
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That'll
You
look
see
metal.
this strange thing that
Ew.
you can't quite make out that's on the other side.
Is that
What
what is
the
a radish?
fuck
I mean, that's like
is
horseradish. What is
Root.
What?
that? Is that wasabi?
It's a root.
Bruh.
It's a
Kill
cassava.
it with fire.
Bro.
Kill it with fire.
Okay, so I see
Fire.
these two things. Can you describe the other thing, please?
Can I what?
Can you describe the other thing, please?
Is that the flying spaghetti monster?
Yeah. So at this point, I mean, it's so you're seeing part of it through them, so that's you can't see much. It's got a kind of furry kind of thing you can see on part of it. It has
Yay.
multiple tentacles and that are ratcheting out, but you can see also the signs of some teeth that glint off of the shadow of
No,
the
my-
torch. But that's about all.
That's
Just
great.
the trees
died
and Scuza and the tiger are all blocking the way a little bit.
How about signs of
Think
love?
Think
How
of
about
all, think
that?
of all the
Guys,
scary
it
things. You know, it's
dies.
got teeth, it's got fur, it's got tentacles.
It
Yeah.
died today.
It has all
died
the
today.
things.
But you just rolled that on a chart,
So
didn't
it's
you?
gonna go
It's got
I'm gonna go all
teeth
the way
and
here.
fur.
We'll go right there, man. And
All right.
I'm going to fuck this thing up because I immediately see it. And I'm like, no, it must be cleansed. So,
man.
since I had such a high stealth roll, could I get this as advantage or no?
Let's just see what happens. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I don't like when he says things like that. That's never good.
Me either.
It's not. And then the bubblegum
Yeah,
princess
yeah,
falls
so-
down and
yeah,
gives you
so
all
it-
kisses on your foreheads.
You managed to kind of sneak in its direction like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna drop
for
the
it.
hurt on this tentacly bitch.
yeah.
Okay.
Squid.
I want to say that as you close the distance. Nice shot. Okay.
Oh no! No!
What?
On the other hand,
Okay.
you also see.
Jesus.
Oh,
too.
good. Yes, good. Yes,
Great.
yes. I made the right call, guys. I did it.
I'm about to say.
Okay, so you connect with the tentacly thing.
Oh God, that was
Ew.
scary.
I stay in my hut. This is gross.
Oh my god, I hate it. I
Ew.
hate it so much. Do I get advantage on the other attack as well, or should I just get advantage on one attack?
I don't actually know the answer to that.
They kind of happen in the same. They kind of happen in the same millisecond, but I mean, it's up to you, dude.
Right. I don't know what. Sure. Go ahead. I'm gonna say that it. Yeah, in the same action, we'll go ahead and include it. Yeah.
Sick. Give me the 20. Fuck. Come on.
You're getting
I need
pissed off
10
because you're rolling 23s.
I need 10 HP so bad. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You're right. We do have no idea. What do you? These are awesome rolls.
I have 21 damage on this first one.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Oh my god.
So you hack
And
into
then,
it pretty well on that. Yeah.
And then on my bonus action, I'm gonna move this fucker. Like, wait, hold on. He was right
Yeah.
here.
I'm sorry. Just a second, guys.
Yeah, go for it.
From. Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
This is for Raza. No. What are they? Damn, Holmes. Like, you're like fucking this thing up, homie. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like,
Fuck.
I just fuck it up and shit.
It's getting all faded and stuff, bro. Damn.
That's what I do, man. I mean, it's just like what I'm here for. You know, I was like born for this or something.
What are they? That's
Okay,
pretty.
hey guys.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, do the things.
Do what you gotta
All right.
do.
So,
eh?
I just
Two
moved my
Shadows, what are you
character
gonna do?
right here. I just moved.
oh,
my,
you're
shadow.
Echo. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he's like
Alright.
within 50 feet of me.
All right. Okay, so Skuza. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. There's this one, but already dead over there.
Oh, dang!
Okay.
What?
And then
All right.
yes. Okay. So Skuza does her usual casting and she she spins her quarterstaff above her head and then slams down on this thing in front of her. Let's see.
All right.
Which
Right one.
left?
The one you
middle, or right?
hit.
Okay, sweet.
Survey says.
Kill it.
Oh, she misses. Oh, darn it.
Why?
Well, she follows up and then tries to smack it directly after that with a bonus action.
Sadness.
Bye.
It grows within me.
Oh gosh. It rides over to the side and knocks her with a tentacle. She just goes, ah!
You said the W.
Sorry. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, I just
There are-
go back to bed. I'm like, nah, man.
two things on her sides that
These things are gross.
get into it here at this point. Let's see. Bite.
Hate.
Survey says.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Bad
second
cat.
one connects though. So this one bites at the one right up here for 11 damage on that one. Okay.
No.
I'll allow it.
All right. And then, yeesh. All right. So, okay.
No.
This tentacle-y thing that you hit, Two Shadows turns towards you, and now you see more clearly that it is covered in a fur, but it's almost a matted fur, like it's webbed and in with itself and braided.
It's a furry tentacle monster, dude.
But then it has on each of its tentacles just a single kind of claw, and then in the midst of it, in the center, is a round mouth with really sharp teeth that go at various angles as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's gross. Okay.
Oh,
So-
these are that's called the Guardian. I remember those from Minecraft. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Get your D&D.
D&D.
Ooh.
Minecraft nonsense. Madness.
Oh
Dude,
god.
you'd understand if you had my kid who plays hours and
Okay.
hours. He'll just play all day if I let him.
Oh my god.
Okay. So it
Shit, what did I
writhes out with two of its tentacles. One of them with a 12, the other one with a 21.
Oh.
No.
At 2 shadows.
Stop
the
it,
23.
please.
Wait, what was the
Okay.
damage? So the 11 damage. Okay.
Oh, I didn't say how much damage yet. No, that was
Oh.
from previous.
Okay.
Shit, what
okay.
did I just do?
Okay.
So hold on. Let me go ahead and do the damage real quick.
Okay. Let me. I haven't given you any damage yet. Hang on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go
I
back to
would
where
choose not to receive damage.
Oh shit! It does 12 damage, and I need you to make a strength saving
no.
throw.
Damage of 12, and then strength saving throw.
Yes.
I don't like you.
Wait, I give him some inspiration.
Stop rocking.
Do you have to touch him? No, you're bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Can I
Stop rocking.
Yeah, but you have to have done that on your
it's
turn.
not-
don't
It's
you?
not a reaction, I don't think. Yeah.
Can I,
Yeah.
can I
Oh,
use
it's not-
my can I use my inspiration on this? Because if I
Oh,
don't
it's not a reaction. I
Oh
can't
yes,
do
you
it.
may. You have inspiration, so go for it.
Wait,
what do I
need
add?
to get 1d8?
No. Sorry, this is
No,
a
I had
bardic
I had
inspiration. This is a
before.
different inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, you just that kind of inspiration gives you advantage. So you just roll
okay.
again.
Sweet. I just roll
Oh.
again. Okay.
Mhm.
Fuck. Please.
What are they?
Okay.
That's
Much
not
better.
good, bro.
Ooh, that's nice. So it hooks a claw into you, and as it does that 12 damage, and yanks on you, but you manage to twist your body and pull free as you do that. Okay.
Tearing some flesh.
All right, and then let's see. These two attack at the one of the tigers over on the side there.
Looks like you guys got a handle. I'm going back to bed.
I know. Like, how loud is this? Am I still just out cold?
yeah, it's him just still just like grrr, he's just snoring.
Mm.
I think I messed
Okay,
up
hang
a
on.
thingy here. What did I do?
1, 2, 3. Ick.
Busting heads in my sleep. Oh.
There you go. Multi-window off.
Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. It's got more health than I thought. All right. So it has you
That's
see
good.
tentacle after tentacle rip into this tiger, and
That's-
from these two over there. And let's see. I can't do math. Hang on.
It's all good.
Okay. And let's see. Then strength checks here.
Oh, so the
yeah.
tentacles are attacking the tigers. Oh, okay.
Yes. So the tiger gets pulled into the grasp of one of these, and then you see its mouth just clamp down on it.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're like, yeah.
No.
Like, no. I didn't even get to pet it.
Oof. And you won't, because it just becomes a bloody mess
No.
in the thing's hand.
He was like a son to me.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And let's see. This one, after it attacks and yanks at you, it does the strange thing with the back of its body, and all of a sudden, you see in the kind of in the edge of the torchlight that's over there, you see it just almost sink into the ground, and you see a pile of dirt where it was.
They burrow. I hate it. Oh.
Fuck. Time.
You try to as a reaction, see if you can lunge at it or something like that, but it manages to somehow, as it does that action, disengage and goes away. Okay, now Tony, things are getting a little bit louder
Yeah.
now. not enough because nobody has been like shouting out or anything like that. Just
Lots of
but
grunts and clanging and whatnot.
yes. So so the sleeping people aren't being woken up, but you can tell something's going on.
Okay.
And you can tell where it's coming from too.
I scream, "Wake up! Wake
Oh.
Aw.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So Aya and Rollo, you hear the scream. Okay. What else do you want to do?
I go. I just start screaming myself. I go,
Oh bloody hell! Right.
Right. I go. Okay. Right, Governor. I go. Hello. What's this? It's all sixes and sevens over here. And I go. I mean, like, oh man. I can't shoot, can I? Can I shoot through here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Then I go pew 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 pew. I do firebolt because I'm weak.
Okay. I'm gonna say that it's got partial cover, and so
Disadvantage.
no, just partial cover. So it's just -2
-2. Okay.
as you're firing through.
So I hit the firebolt.
Tim, what are you doing?
I'm rolling hit dice.
Yeah, but 3 of them.
Because he took a short
Yes.
rest. He could choose to roll a number of more hit dice.
Yes,
during
I
your
can
short
do as
rest.
many as I want, and I'm using as much as I can.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah,
I don't know. Okay. Go ahead.
and that's
I
still
still
not
haven't
enough,
figured it
but
out.
I'll take it.
Okay.
So I shit. You know what? I might as well figure out how this thing works. I go sim sim salabim, and I use the witch blade. I mean the witch.
Oh. Okay, you pull the big axe staff off of your
Yeah.
body. I can't remember the range on a witch bolt,
I'm
but
looking
is
for
it 60?
It's something like that. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Spells, witch bolt, and that's coming from the blade thing, right? So it's 30 feet, and I go.
Oh, okay, so you do get a little closer, but
Okay, yeah.
like I think this puts you about 30 feet. Or
And I can
something
do
like
it
that.
once a day, right? Oh, I got 2 charges. That's right. Sorry.
Well, it depends on how many you've got. No,
Oh, no,
because you haven't
it's-
used it yet, right? You have 4
I
charges
have
on
4
it,
charges.
and so it depends
Right.
on how powerful a bolt you want to send at it.
Well, I go, hey, buddy, and I just shoot one. I go, hey,
Okay, so a first level bolt at it. Then.
Yeah.
All right.
might as well. And you can get spells with that too, right?
Do what?
Like the charges are for either witch bolt spells or just recharging your own spells, correct?
No, so the charges are for the witch bolt spells, but it
Mhm.
also gives you. It gives you pluses to any spells that you cast through it.
Oh, because
I know it gives you a plus to DC. I think it also gives you a plus to strike, but I'm not sure.
okay, all right. I wasn't sure, like, because I remember, like, if you use up all the charges, it's dead. So
Mhm.
let's just shoot this guy in the face. I'll just shoot him in the face. All right, here we go. So click on witch bolt. And
Yeah,
then
whatever level you're casting it at. Click on
Okay.
which bolt.
Yeah, let's do second. What the hell? It's on second right now, so I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
And I go sim sim salabim, and roll. Bzz.
Okay, so like the one that just had the tiger, or what?
This one.
This one in the center. Okay, so yeah, so you have this the axe in front of you and planted on the ground, and this bolt flies out and right past where through the trees and connects with this thing, and
Yes.
it goes and it has this huge frying kind of sound that comes at it.
Yes.
And now you have this strange electrical line that's connecting between the axe and this creature over here.
Cool. I go, that looked cool. And I just go back
Yes.
to doing what I was doing. No, I wanted to also, before the end of my turn, it was here before, but I wanted to move the thing up to here so we can kind of illuminate the area. Just so, like, I'm in it.
Okay.
That's it.
Let me see here. Whoop. Yes, that's cool. All right, hang on.
Oh. Bzz. I'm trying to.
Dude.
Yes.
Oh!
Yowza.
Should flip that around though.
Does that hit me?
Yeah.
Does that hit my little clone thing?
No, that's why I
Okay,
was saying
good.
he was partially covered because
That's fair. That's
since
fair.
he's firing through. So yeah,
So it's like a line then, huh?
yeah. Do you remember how Witch Bolt works?
I'm
So
about to find out.
It's once it hits on any turn
Oh, it
after that,
stays.
you just say you don't have to roll strike anymore. You just say, okay, let's do it some more. And
That's
and
right.
just keep frying it. Yeah.
So I don't want to use up all the charges, so I can just do one more.
Yeah,
basically.
but it's just this is all part of one charge. However,
Oh, it'll just keep
however many
doing
turns
damage.
you keep pouring into it. Yeah.
Just keeps
No,
going.
that's
yeah.
Well, I mean,
right.
you
Really
used two
good.
charges because you cast it as a second level spell.
That's
but yes.
right. Oh, I should have
That's
done
right.
like 3.
Oh, I should have blown it up.
All right. Okay. Suck MC.
Oh my god, I think I'm in love. This is awesome. I forgot about this.
Should I roll initiative at this
Let
point?
me
Or
see.
are you just gonna put me at the
Oh,
bottom?
Sure, if that is if you decide to actually wake up. But yeah, that's good.
Wake up.
Well,
wake
he
up.
woke me up, right?
Yeah, but you'll come in at the you won't come in
Gonna
this
put me at the
round.
bottom.
So,
Okay.
yeah, let's just do that way too. Yeah,
Okay.
that would make sense that way.
Okay, that one. This is the one that Anthony hit, right?
Yep. And that is still being
Still connected.
fried as we speak. Yes.
Hit another
Okay.
one. Because it
Let me
gets
see.
more
Is
juice.
this one? How close is this to the tree? Pretty close, like
How
just
close
a
is
couple of feet or something. This guy to like this tree. Pretty
Yeah,
close, right?
just
I guess.
a few feet.
Does it look like the same tree that was pricking?
Yeah,
Uh,
these
two-
all
two
look
shadows?
like the same kind of plant tree thing. Yes.
I wonder if they can get poisoned by that damn thing. All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk my guy over here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and shove this guy into the tree.
Okay.
Remind
Remind
me.
me, does it roll a strength check to do it, or does it just happen, or how does that work?
Let me see where that damn thing is.
Uh-oh.
Features. Telekinetic. Where the hell is that thing?
You can do this.
I believe in you.
Oh, it just says you learn. Wait.
Use your words.
The target must succeed on a strength saving throw. DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus ability
Yes.
modifier.
Do it.
Wait.
Okay.
This thing.
So, all right. So your ability modifier is 3, and your proficiency is 3 also. So 614 is your DC then for this, for the shove. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's something in the tree.
let's see.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to put this on map layer because I'm not gonna be able to move anything else. Okay,
Do
let's
it.
do that. Okay. All right. So it tries to resist you.
I can't resist you.
Right.
No, me.
Ooh. Yeah. So you shove it, and it moves, slides a couple inches on the ground, but it's still in place.
Bust.
You're right, a shot. Okay,
I,
then
I approve that shot.
Hmm
I'm trying to come up with some cool stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool. Anything else?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot him with my bow and arrow.
That'll do.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Why is this not working? Okay.
Ooh. And it flies into the tree.
Into the tree, baby.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Well done.
Okay. Let's see. Let's refix this descending. All right. So we're back to Tony.
No, Dave
Wait.
hasn't gone yet. Where's Dave?
Sleeping?
I am asleep.
Yeah,
Am I?
he didn't wake up.
Well, it's up to you at this point.
Is
So
it?
you heard a shout enough to wake you up. It's up to you if you decided to get up at that point.
Oh, you're putting it on me. Like if they didn't say my name, I mean they didn't really want me, right?
Right.
Um,
I think I had this all going out of order just recently. I don't know why. Maybe I hadn't reordered it by,
That's
or
all
maybe
good.
they reordered. Is this how you rolled on turn order?
I rolled a natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Roll the 10.
And I did
Okay.
wait. I did the thingy, the lightning bolt. After that,
That's what I'm saying is that y'all have done other things. I don't think I had y'all going in order. I'm sorry about that.
yeah, I think because like
So-
Nat hasn't done anything yet.
Not
Right,
yet.
'cause he went before you, and I don't know why.
Oh well.
Interesting. Oh, you know what? You know what happened whenever we did the turn orders? It probably wasn't ordered from.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Sirius
That's what I think
release.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So now that we're at the top,
so now that should
Anyway, well, it
should I-
depends. So
I roll myself or am I just going to be at the bottom?
no, we're just gonna put you at the bottom. But I'm
Okay.
checking to see what if your name was not spoken. It was just
That is
get
true.
up. And that was it.
Well, all right. So did I get the impression that they needed me up though?
oh my
So
god,
it
I'm not.
sounded urgent, but you have to decide whether that was for you, whether that was urgent enough for
Waking you up.
you to do something.
All
I
right.
mean, I wouldn't feel bad if you stayed asleep.
Well, no, but if it was just some noise, then
Right.
I'm just like, oh. If it's a shout for help, then I'm gonna get up.
Well, Tony was right within about 5 feet of you when he shouted. He
Yeah,
shouted
what
for
the
y'all
hell
to
were
get
you
up.
doing in my igloo, man? Because that's how you woke my ass up. And that's kind of creepy for a young lady to wake up
You know how I do.
with some dude hovering over her
I'm all, you know how I do. I can't help it.
All
in
right.
my nightie.
Fine. Rollo.
Oh yeah,
yes.
this isn't evil. This isn't evil.
So you're hearing like all kinds of weird things from outside of your hut at this point, Rollo, and including a
Okay.
lightning bolt zap that came from about 20 feet away. Yeah.
Okay, so if I step up here, can I, after the lightning bolt zap, can I see
Yeah.
what's going on?
Well, you can see the torchlight and stuff like that, but basically the trees are blocking your line of sight to what's really happening. But clearly,
okay.
there's combat going on.
Okay, if I can get over here, I'd be able to see, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
your
oh,
movement's
I can't go
25
that 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get there, I can see, right?
Yep.
That'll give me line of sight. Okay, so let's do that. There.
Okay, so you hop onto the dirt wall over there, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little dicey in terms of what you see, because you see an echo right there. You see a body of one of these creatures. You see a body of a tiger, but you do see
Damn.
lit up pretty clearly.
Oh yeah, don't need the
One of
lights
these
anymore.
creatures.
Oh,
One of these
that's
creatures
right.
connected to the end of a lightning bolt.
yeah, I'll
but-
take a shot at that one.
Okay.
I mean, that seems pretty obvious. So I'll be
No,
like,
hit one
eh,
that's
why
not
not?
dead. Don't hit one that's dead yet, because I got a beat on this one.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I guess I'll shoot at the one next to
You
him
can
then.
go next to it.
Yeah, we'll take a shot. Here we go. Well, are they both okay? Let me ask you this: is
Mhm.
either one of these would I get sneak attack eligibility?
I'm gonna say no on this one because you're
Ooh.
trying to. I'm gonna say mainly because it's such a difficult shot that you're trying to make, because there's so much
Okay.
cover.
Okay,
You're
let me
trying to
just
shoot
take a
through.
shot at this guy then.
But you know,
However,
That
you
one,
could
yeah.
have a ridiculously good shot anyway.
There you go.
All right, so you connect easily, and your arrow sinks in for 5 damage on that.
Nice.
Can I?
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
That was all my movement, so I can't really hide anywhere, can I?
Right, but
Okay,
you know,
But feel secure in the fact that you've done well, Zach.
there we go. Okay, fair enough.
okay. So that will bring us. I'm sorry again about not doing the order right.
That's fine. It
problem.
happens.
But let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have advanced that. I just realized that. Okay, well, let's go
I'll be right back.
So
You
we're gonna
guys keep
go
going.
way
Okay.
back into order. So let's go back to Tony now.
Okay. So
Do you want me to move? What are we doing here?
Oh,
Am
that's
I
right.
up?
I'm so that's right. You can go at this
Okay.
point.
So I assume if I'm hearing combat, yeah, they needed
Yes.
me. This is not for my character, but just so I understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
There's an X on one of these ginseng things, and
Yes.
then there's an X, right? Like that's what they look like.
I'm feeling. I was thinking more of a ginger root.
Sure? Yeah?
Ginger's good.
Okay,
Ginger's
I
good.
get it. Like a
Yeah.
mandrake or something. I don't know.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Okay, so one of those is down and a tiger is down, right?
Correct.
And then there's 2 roots still up above ground and one that disappeared. Is that
Yes.
that's like the lay of the land? Okay.
Right.
But I can't see all those details from here. I'm just
Correct.
gonna close some of the distance
Okay.
because I can't get all the way over there.
Yeah.
So...
If you dash, you can go twice the distance if you want to. But...
Yeah, I was trying to measure that out, and I think even if I did that, I still couldn't attack. I would just get
Correct.
myself in the range to be attacked,
Good point.
which doesn't seem like a smart move. Well, wait, if I actually, is that really just 60 feet? If I went straight through here,
Mhm.
I got a 10-foot whip here.
Oh, but if you dash, that's your action though.
Okay.
Do we then?
Oh, I
do
got
Mrs.
you.
Dash.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
you're
Is
used you're used to playing a rogue where you could dash as a bonus action.
It's not
Yeah.
okay. So that dash is your action, not your bonus action in this case.
Correct.
Okay. Let me just move regular then, and I'll get
Okay.
myself halfway there.
All right.
So, I'll get under this torch where I'm nicely lit up.
Yeah,
Cool.
enjoy the light.
Why not? What are these circles represent exactly? Like, is it a
That's the
true
mud.
dome?
Piles of dirt about
Oh.
4 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay, about
Mud.
4 feet high. So I'm just gonna graze past this one and get myself. Yeah. That'll be
All right.
It's
Tony?
a mud turret. I go, this kitten's got a whip. All right, so I just started stepping back a little bit since I'm already locked onto this fool. So I go.
Well, you still have to stay within 30 feet of it though.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
Mark, if you'll allow it,
Mhm.
the sparking up of the whip is a bonus action, right?
Oh, that's true. Yes,
So let me go ahead,
sorry.
and that will remain until I strike somebody. Yeah.
that's right.
So let me go ahead and burn that and get that lit up now, so I don't.
Yeah. And
Good.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, Mark, I didn't move myself close enough before, so let me
That's
just
okay.
adjust that.
Okay.
Let me I'll just figure out. Hold on, let me see where the 30 is. So I'm off by quite a bit actually. Okay, no problem. Let me make that a little adjustment, and then I will just say I am here. And I just kind of, I don't know. I guess I'll go over here. No. I do have that.
Well, you
that's-
got
I
to
need the
also be in
opening,
line
that's
of
right.
sight too. So
Right.
you can't-
I don't do
yeah.
anything. All right. I just go roll.
Okay. Let's see. It's a map. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So you go ahead and roll the damage for it again. You can just roll the spell over again
Oh.
if you want to, or whatever. Well, you don't want to cast it again, I
Well,
guess.
I accidentally casted it, but it's all good.
Oh, that's cool. But just to make sure it doesn't use your charges as you do it. So you
Oh, I
Re-
have no spells. So anyway,
you refocus your attention to the axe, and another surge of energy pulses through it,
yes,
and
bitch.
you see more smoke rise from this. It takes another 9 points of electrical damage.
I am cackling
and just-
wildly.
and just piles to the ground after that. Yeah.
Ah, dang it. Well, then I cackle some more. I'm all like, this is awesome! And I do a
All
little
right.
twirl behind the back. I go, yeah, that's right, bitch. I go, battle mage.
Okay. All right. So now Asaka MC is up. Sorry, the two shadows taking so long to get back to you.
It's okay. I'll just cry myself to sleep.
So everything's dead around here, right?
So there's
There's one in the ground.
There's
Over
one on the
here.
ground.
There's one on the ground. Okay, well, I'll try and
there's
shoot that.
one. Yeah, that's above ground, and then one you can't see somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a pile of dirt next to two shadows.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and shoot
Can we sense
the
it?
one on this dude. All right.
Mhm.
Where is it? Okay, come on, sucker. Where is this?
Is there any way we were getting sort of
Got
like,
it.
oh, all right.
Where we go?
Okay.
Shot it in the face.
We'll see.
Or in the face. You know,
Where is the face on this thing anyway?
that's a good
All
point.
right. Yeah. Right.
Hit it in the
All right.
ginger root.
Gets hit in the ginger. Gets hit for 6 points of damage. All right. Let's out another woof of air as you do that.
Wait.
No.
Can I use my mind blade?
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Where is it? I mean, my psychic blade. There we
Right.
go.
Mind blade.
The mind blade.
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps if you use the mind blade, you'll find the strength to destroy your enemy. All right.
Yes. And then, yeah, in addition to it, you can't really see its anguish, unfortunately. Doesn't have much of a face to go off of that, but then it writhes in pain after the initial
Damn.
hit of the arrow, as it takes another 10 damage internally in its brain. Okay. 2 shadows.
Finally, it is time.
Do it.
So, we don't have any idea where the one underground went, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move my shadow up here, and it's gonna make 2 attacks against the guy who's
Okay.
movable.
Mhm.
All right. Finally, I get to do the clicky clacky with the dice rising.
Do the clicky clacky.
Click clack, bitch. Click clack, bitch, batch.
Click clack. Click clack.
15.
Yeah, so it actually reaches in and connects with that.
Sit. Kill it.
Do it.
Oh wait, should I roll damage and find out if I'm gonna roll damage first because I don't want to waste a roll. Okay, that's
Okay.
garbage. Cool.
Yeah.
And
Garbage.
garbage. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, the second one, the tentacle reaches up and blocks its shot.
Boo.
And that's my turn.
Pathetic.
Okay.
I will kill you, wizard man.
Let's see.
I thought good things about you before. Today, I was gravely disappointed.
Okay. Skuza just gestures her hand over to the side at this thing and sprays poison out of her palm.
Ew.
Let's see.
Don't shake my hand. That's gross.
This thing has to save.
Be like, that girl
It
is
does not
gross.
end. Let's see. That means that. Let's see.
Surveys.
Ooh, she burns that thing for 13 points of damage.
Nice. Well
Jesus.
done.
Damn, that's a cantrip, by the way.
Oh,
That's-
really? Which one was it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Poison spray.
Oh.
Damn.
Yes.
These cantrips
Okay.
are really good now, it seems like.
Well, especially as you get higher levels, the cantrips start going up too with their abilities. Yeah. Okay. Then she drops down to her knee and puts both hands on the ground
Ooh.
as well, and she goes to the tiger, and the tiger gets down, it crouches down in a ready position. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2. All right. Okay.
Do you think difficult terrain would work?
And if
They
these
can
guys are
go
burrowing,
Oh,
Underground, yeah.
That's horrible. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so Saka MC, all of a sudden this thing just reaches into the the earth next to you just bursts open, and these 2 tentacles just take you by surprise and are reaching out at you. The highest roll at the attack though is a 12.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a class mark.
which I assume does not hit you.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah, so this thing comes out and bursts next to you and goes and does nothing.
I like
Yes.
those odds. Jeez.
Ew, are they so
Okay.
far away?
All right, so okay, lost track. That's what
That
that
one's
does.
tiny.
Bravo.
It's cuter.
Oh, did you say? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yes,
He's so far away. I hate it. I don't have any worse to do. I'm too far away.
Do your
Okay,
thing.
hold on. I can do. Let me see something. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna go over here and take a shot at this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna give partial cover, so it'll be -2 as you shoot.
Okay. Yeah, where is it? There we go.
Is there a timer? I hear
You
a timer in
could
the
credit,
Oh,
credit
Alright.
the thing
Yeah,
with your
minus
short
2
Uh,
from.
oh boy.
and a sneak attack.
So does a
Yes.
27 hit? Wait,
All
it's
right.
-2. Does a 25 hit?
No.
Doesn't matter.
What?
Well, let's do 24 points of damage. You sink into this thing.
Jeez.
And it just flies through it and blows out the back of it.
Can we,
my
Tim,
God.
can we go to sleep now?
Exactly.
he's like,
It's like,
okay,
are
get
we
some
done?
rest.
Mhm.
All right,
Wow. Wow.
okay.
All right.
So everything goes quiet for a moment, and everybody's just kind of like, wait, okay, no
Okay.
sounds or anything.
Uh-huh.
You see, two shadows. You see, Aya nod her head at you and she just starts walking back to camp, and she dismisses the tiger at her side.
You mean Scusa?
Scusa.
That's what I'm sorry. Who did I say?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, no, Scusa. Sorry.
it's all good. I was like, wait
Back
a second.
into my
what
hovel.
happened? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, cool. Yeah, well done, guys. We're still alive. Yes, death dealer. Well done.
You're welcome.
Okay. So here's the situation. You still have enough time to get a long rest, but
Oh, thank God.
at this point, but because you've only gone through the first watch, assuming that nothing happens in the other two watches, but if you have somebody who's going to be up, anybody who is up and watching won't get the benefit of a long rest
Who's full right
at this
now?
point.
So let me see. I might be able to solve this.
Mhm.
There's no, other than getting my hit points back at this point, there's no benefit to a full long rest, right?
Well,
I
yeah,
had already. I don't think I have anything that recovers on a long rest that doesn't recover on a short rest.
short rest. Good point. Yes. That's
And I
correct.
had already recovered that surge I used like
Excuse me.
a play session ago.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not that far from full, and I've been interrupted already, so I need to roll short rest, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
you
let
can
me
use
roll
hit
that
dice
right
and then-
now. Yes, action surge. Okay, taking short rest. Confirm. Oh, I need to roll the die.
True.
That helps. I'll have one of those too.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Was it?
Let's see, your
8.
maximum is 40, so that goes back to your
So
maximum.
I was only 6 down. Yeah. So I'm
Right.
fully rested. I might as well take the second shift.
Cool.
Okay. And then you'll still need a little bit more rest to not get some exhaustion. So somebody else will have to relieve you at some point during the night.
Somebody else is also not going to get a full one tonight.
Correct. Unless you,
We could Gucci pop for it.
unless you leave one part of the watch unwatched, so to speak.
I see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What are you guys thinking?
How's everybody else on point? I mean, does anybody else need
I have no
to
spells.
get a full?
I have
I
no
have-
spells.
Yeah, I have no spells either.
I have to
All
say.
Right. Okay. Speak up if you don't need the full. Is there anybody like that, or are we all? Is everybody other than me needed one of those? I guess.
You know what? I think I could do without my spells. Those guys need rest.
You know
Oh.
that flying demon we fought a long time ago? I blew my entire load on that thing.
Fair enough.
I've needed,
Yeah,
I've needed a long rest since then.
Let's see.
Mm.
So hang on a second. Okay, you went during character, nothing more strenuous. Drink it. So, okay, I'm sorry. I should know this as DM, but when you take a short rest,
Mhm.
how many hit dice can you roll?
All of them.
You can roll basically any up to
any number of hit dice. Yeah.
for the number of
Yeah.
levels you have. That's
Right.
how many.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Well then, Scusa.
I only rolled one.
Yeah.
So did I.
Scusa is gonna do this.
That's why I rolled 3.
Let's see.
Hmm.
And then, let's see. So
Damn, that means we can get healed a lot faster now.
Yeah.
okay. So
You could,
Wait,
yeah.
what is that ability that lets you do that? What is
It's just regular short rest.
Short rest lets you go ahead and consume whatever number of hit dice that you want to go ahead and
Yeah.
restore your HP plus your Constitution.
What's the
So I
difference
can roll,
between
like,
that and a
5.
long rest then? That's what I'm
A
trying
long
to figure
rest
out.
will
long
restore
rest.
long rest abilities and give you guaranteed full HP. It also resets your hit dice.
Okay, so there's a difference in the kind of
Yes.
ability resting you need. Okay, gotcha.
so short rest you have to roll for it, but you can roll quite a bit, and then
Long rest
long
is
rest
guaranteed, but it's
guaranteed.
long.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So let's see.
It's like I'm learning a new game. Jeez.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
Every
It
time.
basically is a new
Basically.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
let's see. Where's Scusa on this? Hang on a second. Oh, she keeps casting spells though.
You gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Spellcasters
So-
need to sleep, and I need to sleep. So
Mhm.
She's got some slots left. No more much upper level. But the thing is, the truth is, you've noticed that Scusa is more powerful than y'all are. And
then
so
she needs to sleep.
well, but she has. What it means is that she, even with the spells that she's cast, she still has slots available.
Mm.
And so, and she's at full health, and so she says, "I'll take watch." And she says to Aya, "Get me up when you're ready."
My man.
Very good. So one suggestion: she's a night vision, and I'm a night vision.
Correct.
The temperature here, we don't need the fire for warmth.
No,
I say
Let's
we
kill
put it out,
that's
and then
good.
we won't
Put it
be
out,
visible to
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beep. And I put
Don't
up
Alright,
the,
everybody.
the beep.
Nighty night. Don't
Good
let the
night.
bed bugs bite.
Yeah.
They will bite. We know they will bite. That's what they do. Those bastards
Wet
bite.
as I.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
All right, put yourself where y'all are for the second watch.
I'll go back in my hole.
I'm in the hole as well.
Which
Wait,
one
who's-
was I?
things-
who's
Are just
Who-
open to the air, right? So
Yeah.
I think I'm
Yes.
just gonna kind of hunker down somewhere in the middle where I have a few lines of sight.
Cool.
If there's a high chair, I could sit on that and I could see clear over all this shit.
Well, what I do is
Sure.
I make a dirt high chair for
Please.
you.
Oh, that's excellent.
I go,
Climb on
Raise me up a little.
yeah. I go, here you
Sit on
go.
my
Mound.
stool.
Got
Little
you covered.
pitcher's mound in the middle there.
Right.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
I've never used this spell
Yeah.
this much right off the bat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see.
Mud
There you go.
carpenter mage.
Excellent.
All right. Okay. So yes. Okay. So you everything goes quiet, gentle breeze, pitch darkness, but you can see okay. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa! I didn't mean to roll that many. Sorry.
What?
Okay. No.
Jesus.
All right. So, okay. So you're again. You have a hard time gauging time, how much has passed, but you're
Mhm.
feeling that the right time is gone. That she's like, okay, I've really got to get some more rest before it's time. So you feel like your watch has gone over. So if you want to go get Scusa, you can.
All right. I'll go.
Okay.
Tap
All right.
in.
Yes.
Jesus, convenient mound. Okay.
It is.
She's kind of short. You might want to bump it up a little.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Oh my
So,
God, dude.
you
if
wanna
say
hear-
something-
You want to hear, like the sing, like da-da-da-da-da-da, but there's nothing. She just you hear her Scusa's whistle in the form of various birds from home. And you're like, oh, home. So you hear, good mockingbird call and some songbirds and finches and like, oh, it was all a bad dream. Oh, I wish. But you. And so Skuza's just chewing on some salt rations from her pack as the day starts to light up a little bit.
Thank God. We made it. Did we long rest it?
So yeah, with the exception of Aya and Skuza, y'all can long rest.
Oh,
Hell yeah! Oh my God! Thank you.
Oh my God.
Take long rest. Yes. Confirm. Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes.
Oh my God.
I go, too bad there's no humanoids. We need to kill a humanoid. Let's kill somebody that looks human, please. I'm working on something.
It's like, why do we keep getting these freakish nightmare
creatures?
Idiots.
I'm just gonna, it's like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm like wondering if you're interested in some lovely Amway product. No, you're part of my team. Oh man. Yeah.
All the D&D necromancer memes just crack me up. I love what people do with those.
I'll have to check it out.
There's the one that's like it's like I will avenge my brother, and it's like you have my bow and my axe and your brother.
That is hilarious.
Solid memeage. Solid memeage.
That is hilarious. Oh my God, I didn't. Well, you know what I'm thinking.
My favorite one that I found early on was, God, it was it was like there was just the dialogue. So me, gosh, it's so hard to raise a family, necromancer. Well, not if they're all close together.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's like, what?
That's
What?
a good one.
Right?
Terrible bastard.
That is a good one.
Okay, so y'all wake up
Yes.
feeling mostly refreshed.
Yes.
Oh, let's get your tokens back to full too.
Yeah.
Are they
I
actually?
need to learn some
Rollo, what's your max on? 36?
I fixed
You got
mine,
it already?
yeah.
Okay, good.
I got it.
Two Shadows is 54. Is that right?
54. There we go.
Okay, and then
I gotta roll at my Witchblade bolt.
yours is Tony's is 32 max.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think yes, your tokens are back up. Okay. Okay.
We did it again.
So Skuza goes south.
South.
Sure.
Let the beast woman lead.
Wait, Mark.
Yo.
I go to everybody. I say, look, I know we all have coins.
Oh yeah.
I have an ability to locate people if I have an item of theirs. Give me one of your gold pieces for one of mine, so I have a gold piece from everyone, so I can find everyone.
You're a straight businessman.
I will
I
give
rip
you
a
copper.
I rip a scale off and give it to him.
Right.
Hey.
I was gonna say you could do it in true wizardy fashion and everybody take part of a fingernail
Like a
or
pear or something like that.
like a hair, yeah.
I'll give you
Anyway,
some blood crust. There you go.
Yeah.
Here's some lint from my belly. And some from
Nice.
under cheese. From under my balls. No, that's gross. I go.
Whoops,
Here you go,
yes, it
sir.
is. All right, and then what was?
Coin sounds metal.
I was just thinking. Oh no,
Literally
I
is
know
metal.
what it was. The Moody ring. Let's see.
Yes. Let's see what the
But
movie
yeah,
ring
yeah.
does.
See what it does this morning.
I'm feeling sassy.
Yes. So it says. Oh, same as
So,
before, right?
Your Moody ring turns azure, which affects wisdom.
I'm not very wise.
You're feeling unusually wise today. So, but
You know
keep in
things.
mind, that's all skills related to wisdom as well. So,
Saves and all that stuff.
Mhm.
not saving throws, not saving throws or attacks, but
Perception,
perception,
stuff like that.
Oh.
medicine, insight,
That's cool.
animal handling if you want to.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right. Wisdom.
That's middle, bro.
Okay.
bro.
This thing's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
So you'll head off. You'll head off in the southerly direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Where?
Do I roll for my staff
So-
to see how many charges I get?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
How do I do that? I don't know.
Let's see. Or does it? I can't remember. You'll have to take a look and see.
Okay, I'll look. Keep talking. I'll figure it
Okay.
out.
So you'll head off in that direction. You very quickly just see you're walking across mostly plains with these strange plant-like tree kinds of things just dotting the area. It's eerily flat, like in your world there'd be no such thing as this kind of flat sort of area. But other than that, and the
You
translucent
can't handle
grass,
true level.
and the translucent grass and the aqua cloud single color sky, it's just like a normal day. And okay, so your staff goes back to full.
Bless you.
So eventually you see up ahead that there is on the horizon, you see this is after just about an hour of travel. You see there's a strange line on the horizon that it looks like almost a straight line that where there's a thin layer of red on the horizon as you're walking along.
Gotcha.
And then as you keep getting closer, you're seeing that red come closer, and you're realizing that there seems to be just this dividing line that you're coming across, where you're entering into a new terrain, but it is still, as it's miles off. You're going, this is strange, because it doesn't look like it's fading from one thing into another. It's like it's just like you go from carpet to tile in your house. That's what you're coming up on. And finally, as you get closer, you see this it looks fairly common to a sort of desert environment that you would see in your own world, except the sand is unusually red, and the sand it's not the kind of fine sand. It's coarse, almost to the point of pebble like size. And you see also large. The area is dotted by various sizes of large rocks that are kind of black and red. Almost, they would remind you of kind of lava rocks that you would see, but they don't seem to be. You don't see them like smoke rising from them or anything like that. It's kind of their look.
Okay.
So you're basically right now standing on the edge of this translucent grassy area, plains area, and then this pebbly sand desert looking area.
Just goes. Weird.
That sounds kind of cool.
I'm guessing there's not a lot of cover in this area now.
No,
There's no more growing things.
Right, so you don't see any kind of plant life, but you do, of course, these various size rocks, all the way up to large boulder size kinds of things.
Okay.
Well,
Indeed.
what say we?
Well. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Jesus. Well, we can't go in looking like this.
Good point.
We're either going to have to change what we look like, or some of us are going to have to stay outside.
Do we have any sort of glamour? Anybody? I'm not the guy for that. Right
I have something.
now. Oh. All right. Minor illusion. Let's see how that works.
Hey, I have a disguise kit.
You do. That's true.
Oh yeah.
You have the powders and the lacquers.
Yeah.
In the weave.
The thick
That's right.
weave.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of trying to pick spells.
Mhm.
I have a crowbar. Does that help? No.
Crowbar. I turned myself into a chair.
But,
Yes. I fooled you. I
well,
am
me
furniture.
and the human turned devil
Mm-hmm.
can take you in as slaves. These people tend to take slaves often, as you have seen from, finding me. It's
Sure.
not uncommon, I don't think. Well, Mark, would it be uncommon for me to for people to be walking around with like human slaves in this area?
So that would be uncommon in the sense that this halfling humans, stuff like that, are just not just uncommon, they're just unheard of. Except
Oh.
that ever since essentially the time that that Lantaran was overrun, these various kinds of demi-humans started every once in a while showing up in this land. So they're not as unheard of anymore. There are various kinds of creatures that are taken as slaves, and it's possible that by now a lot of people in this land, at least the ones you were traveling with, have seen at least a human or two or heard of them being talked about now. But they would definitely be a very rare oddity. It's just that within the last few months that those have happened. So,
So it's like, I've heard of your humans.
right.
Pretty much.
Well,
In my opinion, we should leave the fleshies outside.
fleshies outside.
So, I think I know at this point. Two Shadows, which you know of, not because of what you've seen, but of what the people you were traveling with, they had come from. They had talked about Goma Shuv as where they were sent from, and their handler, the one that hired them at least, was sending them out, and Goma Shuv, the way they talked about it, and the ruins that were at the as part of the entrance to it, it was much more of a you heard it kind of described as this drab gray rocky area, and so this this red desert looking thing doesn't click with that description. You could be off, but that doesn't you don't think you're
seem to match.
close to it yet.
Okay. Well then, I relay that to the group and say,
Mhm.
this is strange.
Mhm.
We should tread carefully.
Fair enough.
I will
Yeah.
lead with the other me, and I'll
Okay.
send the shadow of myself basically like as far in front of us as possible, like 30. I
Cool.
think it's 15 feet or something like that.
I think it's 30.
And 30. Let me check. Features and traits. Yeah. Okay, 30 feet in any direction. Okay. All right, well then I'm going to go ahead and have my shadow basically sit out there and basically walk in front of us.
Okay, cool.
And just try and keep my eyes peeled as we walk through this. I'm guessing everybody's following behind me.
Sounds good.
Or
Sure.
does anybody have a better idea? Okay,
Cool.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you start walking, and it feels odd under your feet. It has the typical of the shifting sand sort of feel, but it just takes you a little while of walking to kind of get the feel of it. It's a little more tiring, but it's not considered difficult terrain
Gotcha.
as you're going through. Like the deserts at home, there are dunes that are blown about by the wind. They don't pile as high because the grains are more dense, and so they're not as easily blown by the wind.
Gotcha.
And so you travel for another hour or two, actually, and somewhere you'd figure something like mid-morning, you just catch on the wisps of the winds over some dunes up ahead, just the sounds of a couple of voices laughing. One that seems to have be a low bass kind of chuckle, and another one that's almost an irritatingly high laugh. Doesn't mean that not necessarily. You're not sure if like male or female. Just
high
into the
pitched.
air. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So are we just walking up there, or are we doing the prisoner thing?
Prisoner thing sounds.
No,
Yeah.
this is we're not close to the sea right now. Right now, we're going through like a weird red sandy area that we've kind of stumbled through. So we're trying to just like get across it.
Okay.
But now we've run into some form of noise. Let's see. I'm gonna tell the group to kind of like quiet down as we're going through, and let's see. Who's the stealthiest person? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask that the stealthy boy over here go out, and I'm gonna be like, you small one.
Yes.
Go find the sounds. Lead us to it. Do not get found. Come back and find us afterwards.
Get found. Get found. Look at this guy.
Find the soundy woundies. Find the sound things.
I cast Thunderstep.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay, so you Rollo, you go on up ahead to scout, and you climb over the next dune as you kind of crest over the top. You look in the sea, and of course there are these rocks and boulders dotting the landscape. A ways off, you guess probably about half a mile down the way, you see a couple of tents. You're pretty sure, and you see something strange. At this point, you see that you see some figures that are gathered around, 2 or 3, not sure, that are gathered around an area, and it looks like there may be a little like pool or pond or something that they're gathered around.
Oh, it's like a little oasis. Ooh, okay. Are they? I don't know. Do they have like weapons and stuff? What's it look like? How can I tell from this far?
Can't tell about weapons. I think you think they're seated position around this pool, and have kind of bright colored clothing on.
Sitting around a pool, brightly colored clothing, huh? How
And
far
you
am I
hear-
away?
About half a mile.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, how far am I away from them?
That's what I mean. It's still quite a ways away. Just what you see over as you come over the dune at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if I can get a little closer.
Okay, cool. So as you get closer, then you keep kind of.
So I'm at the
over.
top of a dune. Okay, so
Yes.
I'll motion everybody. I'll go get them and tell the other folks to come. Say, guys, come here. They're still a ways away, so come to the top of the dune, and then I'll go down a little further.
Or you try to burgle
Okay,
us.
cool. All right. So the rest of y'all you kind of scramble your way up, and
It should be safe to come this far.
yeah, and you still hear every once in a while, as you're moving, you'll hear Rollo, especially as you're getting closer, you hear talking, a laugh here and there, but that it seemed like that one time was particularly loud laughter at the moment. And as you're getting closer, you're now coming within. And you're taking advantage of the dunes and the boulders that you're coming across, and you're peering out from behind a boulder as you've gotten now within a few hundred feet, and you do see clearly two tents. They're a typical kind of looking like leather and wood sort of make, and what you originally thought was a pool is now, you notice, first of all, really bright white shiny area, and in the center of that bright white is something that looks like a campfire, but it is a glowing blue flame, and
Fire.
you see the out of the coming from the top as the flames flicker up. Instead of seeing smoke rise into the sky, you see the powdery white of what you're the only thing you could think of as snow coming out and then falling to the ground. And you see these figures. You're now that you're close enough, you're pretty sure that the figures, they're in red clothing and having a conversation with one another, but they either have some sort of bone mask on, or they just have a skull-like heads. You're not sure.
Okay. But they're humanoid. It's what you sound, right?
Yeah.
They are humanoid. Yes.
Let's get them. Let's kill them. Let's kill them.
So, yeah.
They could be friends, but I don't know.
We should approach them. It doesn't matter. The Oasis is interesting, but the people, they don't seem violent. We should approach them with caution.
Fair enough.
Hey, you go
They
ahead.
they have no reason to kill us. I'm not leading this pony show.
Hey, it was your idea, so
Fine. And so I start walking towards the fucking camp.
Okay. So all right. So you start heading out, and now you finally get back to the boulder where Rollo was peeking out from behind, and you're just kind of striding forward. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Hold on.
Sorry,
Before I fully stride out there, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the thingy thing that you gave me, and I'm gonna shift my form to that of a black tabaxi.
Okay, cool. All right. So, yeah. So, and then you start moving forward. What are the rest of y'all doing as Two Shadows going forward? And you, by the way, he's striding forward, doesn't seem to do anything, and you just see his form shift into this cat person tabaxi form as he's walking.
Can we make out what these people are saying? We're just hearing laughter.
I'm gonna say, can we make out with these people?
Well, it depends. So far, the rest of y'all have been farther back. Rollo has been as close as 300 feet to them. And that's about where Two Shadows is. If y'all want to come that close, then you might be able to start picking things up.
Shoot. All right.
I mean, if he's just walking,
Oh, side note, I think I have an extra cantrip that I've never picked.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I
Then
just
do it.
I was like, I'm missing something. All right. Well, yeah, I'll do whatevs. I want to sneak up on him though.
yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to see if I can kind of bounce
Well, you
from
should
rock
have
to rock.
you
and-
should have voiced this whenever I said we should just approach.
So we are rolling for stealths.
If you want to, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Did you choose tabaxi out of any form? Is that how that
Huh?
works? The
Maybe.
tabaxi form. Can you pick
Maybe.
anything you want?
Maybe.
Can't see me.
Just holding cards close to his chest at the moment.
I'm asking because I don't know. Is that a form that would blend in naturally here, or is that just another?
Make
Another option.
make a perception check. Why am I DMing inside of my
this?
So, well, the first thing is that from at this point, Aya, you're not close enough to
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
Two Shadows to be having a conversation. Second, you haven't seen anything close to any of the races that you've seen at home, except for something like a tiefling.
Hey, do
wait,
I need to roll another stealth, or we gonna go with my old one?
No, your first one's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So you straight out, and so as you're getting as you're come out from behind that rock within a couple hundred feet, the figures they stop their conversation as one of them clearly sees you and looks over and calls out in infernal to you, Two Shadows.
You.
I call out in Draconic, be like, "Is this a tongue that you understand?"
and they look at each other and go, mm. One of them stands up for a second, and he has this strange crooked sort of metal, curved metal thing in his hand. It doesn't look like a blade of any kind, and he waves it over his head a few times in a circle, and you see this blue, almost like a halo, appear over his head and then drops down over him, and he goes. And then you hear it almost like an echo as it passes through this ring that has formed around him, the cylinder that formed around him, and then you hear in Draconic, "Is this any better? You good?"
Much better. Greetings, travelers.
Greetings. What brings you by? Hey, come on.
Oh.
Come on, it's a hot day. It's a hot day out here. Come cool yourself by the fire.
Can we?
So
we-
do the rest of us does this thing translate universally? Do we hear that, or do we hear Draconic coming out of?
You hear Draconic.
Okay.
But also you're not. I'm assuming. Well, y'all are starting to sneak up, but you're not quite within range to hear even the Draconic coming out yet either. Aya, what are you doing at this point?
I guess I'm gonna. So who's up on top of the hill? Rollo and Two Shadows.
So no. So okay. Basically, that what I've got is that Rollo and Tony have
Gone
kind
into the
of
shadows.
Followed
and Sucka and
sniffily.
C have all kind of been moving forward, and so they're not as far as Two Shadows, but they're still in the distance a little bit. So probably another 100 feet back. And then I don't know what you're doing, but they're trying to move quietly and stealthily, while Two Shadows has been just kind of walking forward.
Yeah, I think I'm the walking forward type. I think I fit in here well enough to not worry about that. So.
Okay, cool. All right, so you kind of pick up your pace a little bit to catch up with Two Shadows. You're still a little bit ways back, but ahead of the other guys. This says. And I'm sorry, I didn't mention this, and I should have caught. As soon as you crossed over into this desert area, it was almost like walking into a wave of warmth. It wasn't like cool before, and it's not unbearably hot either in this desert area. It's not like being in the middle of Sahara. Oh, well, of course that's not D&D world anyway, but it's not like being just lost in a desert either. It's just kind of warm. And it's noticeably changed, probably by about 10 degrees when you stepped over into this desert area. And so, Two Shadows, now that you're getting closer, you can see for sure some things. So first of all, that they are definitely bone creatures made mostly of bone. You do see some signs of like strange that you wouldn't see like just of a completely skeletal figure. You see tendons here and there and a little bit of muscle. But mostly bone, and they're wearing red outfits, dark red, but they are various designs and have other colors in them too. And there is in fact this what looks just kind of like a campfire, but it's this blue flame, and there is undoubtedly now snow that is coming and casting and falling in a roughly circular area, not too wide, maybe 15 feet across, and they are sitting, each of them, the three of them, on just big blocks, kind of rocky blocks of ice as they sit around this fire.
And it's hot here.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you can see can see it snowing, and you can see out on the edges of this the snow that's fallen. It's definitely has melted and is continuing to melt. But this part, of course, they've made. They're around is this kind of snow area with ice.
So I asked them, I'm like, what is this place?
What is this place?
And who, and if I may ask, who are my hosts? Who am I greeting here?
Oh, well, okay. So at this point, you've closed in and close enough, and I'm gonna go show you what you're looking at.
Oh.
And let's see. And you're walking up here, and yeah. So that's it. They're the one closest to you over here is the one who's now got this kind of shimmering cylinder around him, and he says, again speaking in Draconic, you still hear the sound of infernal that's coming through, but for you the Draconic is drowning out the other. So it's a little hard to hear because you can hear both of them going on at the same time, but
Got you.
Draconic is loud. And he says, "Oh, we just set up a camp here for a little bit. Sometimes just walking around in this heat's just unbearable." He turns to the other guys, "Am I right?" And they go, and so, "I'm Glock. This is Jerry and
Jerry
and Lolo right over here."
Jerry and Lolo.
Hey, what about Shy Girl and Joker?
So it's Jerry, Lolo, and what?
Glock.
Glock. Okay. Well met, Glock. Hello, friends of Glock. I have some friends of my own, and I do not wish to worry you with their ways. They are probably in some way behind me.
I do a Ginyu pose out of the shadows.
Oh, and at this point, by the way, so at this point, Aya, you're catching part of this conversation. You're hearing now the infernal coming over, though it's being drowned out a little bit by the Draconic, and so that's throwing you a little bit too. But they stop for a moment, and it's like, and they go. Lolo over here goes, "Oh, hey, look, it's another one in infernal that's not translated into Draconic." And so you hear as you're coming up.
And I don't hear this obviously because it's in.
Well, you hear it, but
it's in infernal. Yeah.
Right.
So is he not getting the translation from any of them except the one? Is
Correct.
Yes.
that okay?
Don't
Yes.
say.
So
Just lay in the cut.
if I hear that, I raise my hand and
Okay.
say hi.
Yeah.
They are
I guess
what
since-
you call
since it-
shy.
So
Since at this
when you
point
say-
nobody looks like it's like getting blown up, I'm gonna go ahead and start to just sort of step out a little bit onto
Okay.
the main path there.
I still do
Okay.
my pose.
So, oh, I did the wrong. No, I don't think I did. Let's see.
Let's see if
Step
they
into
talk
view.
some crazy stuff at us, though. We're not sure. We might be talking behind our backs.
So when you say hi, and it's of course just the one word, but you're like, "Hawk," and the three of them go, "Hey!" and get excited. And it's like, come on! You don't want to stay out in that heat.
Yes, they are what they call the shy.
Can we do a perception check to see, like, how do we feel about this? Like, do they feel like they're kind of like lying to us? Who's got the ring? Do the wisdom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so y'all coming now closer enough for them to see you, or
Sure.
are you staying hidden?
I am.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna pull y'all up. It's like, oh, you got more of you. All right. So who can? And the one in the center that was introduced as Jerry to by Glock says addresses Aya back there and says, "Hey, you back there? Can they understand us? What are they? Those weird people back there speak?"
Oh, those weirdos. No, it's just me. I'm the only one that speaks the native tongue around here.
Well, you do what you can. Anyway, here we'll pull up some seats for you, and Jerry, he's got the higher voice in the center. He pulls another kind of weird curved metal. It looks like a rod, and he gestures, and this kind of this beam sort of shoots out with almost like condensed snow, and you see more ice blocks start forming it wherever he points.
Does it
around
Waterbender.
Does it feel to us that this is a hot enough environment that we might want to cool ourselves by the fire, or would
not
that
really,
be too much
not
for
really.
us?
Not really, no.
Okay.
They it's it's warmish, but as adventurers, y'all are used to various climates, and so this is not it's not worse than a summer day kind of thing.
Okay.
Uh,
Would it make us
some-
they just like it
uncomfortable to
cooler.
huddle around the ice fire?
yeah, some cool would probably feel good. They look like they're relishing, obviously sitting on blocks of ice. That's a little
Well.
strange for you. So yeah.
And that's out of what we've seen so far anyway, right? Here, like creatures that are they don't look comfortable anyway. They don't look like they're from here. In
Oh.
the sense that they're creating their own little atmosphere here to
Sure. So yeah, so in that sense, yes. On the other hand,
Let's just ask them.
yeah, I was going to say, you've had a little more experience than some of the others. Two Shadows has been here the longest. On the one hand, you would say yes. Okay, so they're not clear to this environment, at least in this deserty area, as bothering them. Although they're looking for much colder. Second is that though that you've seen some weird shit, so you're not really sure. And anything could be considered normal here in some ways. So it's hard to say. I mean, that's an interesting thought, though. You might say maybe this plane isn't theirs or something like that. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and poll the rest of y'all. You can figure out how you want to be.
I mean, I don't want to be rude, so I guess we'll go up to
Okay.
pull up a block,
Uh,
such as it is.
where does he go? There he is. There's Suck MC.
Warm to buttocks.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Go away.
So you feel like
Maybe I'll put my pack down on top of the block so I don't freeze my butt completely.
that helps actually. It's a good idea. So as you do that, and you don't
Plus, it'll boost me up a little.
you don't feel like as you get in close, it's not. I'm trying to think of what your characters compare it to. I'm just gonna have to step into our world. It's not like. Well, no. Let's put it this way: it's not like you're out in the Arctic in the middle of winter or something like that. It's. It is. You feel like if you were sitting on this block for an extended period of time, that part would become significantly uncomfortable. Otherwise, it is like being out without winter clothes on, as it's getting between fall and winter sort of thing, as you're close to their fire. But it's not a problem.
What about for my cold-blooded lizard friend here? Would you like to lay out on a warm rock?
Are you mocking me?
Oh! Here, I'm gonna do. Here, I got something. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. The very last thing. Just a nice blast of air towards the guys. Help cool them off a little more.
Okay. So
The gentle one. The gentle one.
So
Are you
just so I
casting
know,
spells at people? Oh my god.
It's flatulence. It's not magic.
Basically,
So
yeah.
yeah, you're using it, and you just cast more of a gentle puff of a breeze.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing that from where you are once you get on the block, or you when you were walking up, or how's that?
Well, I guess I can kind of direct it. So I want to kind of point it at them,
Right.
so it's kind of blowing this way, and I'll smile at them as I do it.
Okay. So you go do your verbal and somatic movements and go, whoosh, and their clothes ripple in that slight gust, and they at first they stop and just they all look in your direction, and of course their skull-like masks or faces are not don't
Don't smile.
reveal anything about them very much until like after a beat they all go and you have Jerry in the middle going and they go and and Aya and Two Shadows, you pick up that they're commenting to one another about a little wizard kind of person. Yeah. They just say, so, and this can't be home. They look at you, Rollo, and they make some. They say a couple of things. Lolo on the side, on this side over here, is just speaking at you, and Aya, what he catches himself as he's saying it, but he says, Aya, you hear him say, "It's like, well, you can't be from Pradu, surely." And then he goes, "Oh, forgive me, I'm so sorry. Can you?" And gestures at you, Aya. Can you tell him that? Well, and these your friends, or where did you meet them? Did you find them here sometime? How did they come to your home?
I did find them here. There seems to be a wave of newcomers arriving here lately.
Oh, yes, Jerry, you were telling us about that, weren't you? Oh yeah. There's all those kinds of people. You're part of those stories. Wow, this is fascinating. We haven't seen one of y'all yet, any of y'all, but you all are so different. I always thought they were all gonna look the same, and they all start going, yeah. I thought they'd be all the same, but you're so small. Are you a kid?
They called you a child.
Can a child do that? No. No.
I'll show you a child.
I'll show you a child.
Wow.
I showed them the.
And
No, I was
you,
just-
you yourselves, are you
No,
travelers?
Oh yeah. And it says, Glock, tell him about the what happened to us last week. And Glock goes, what are you talking about last week? It's like, you know the thing with the winged the guys, and it's a word that you're not familiar with, Aya. And he's, oh right, those. Well, see, and at this point, since Glock is speaking now, the Two Shadows, you start picking up what he's saying too. And he said, yeah, we were coming over from oh shoot, I lost the name. Nagora, right? Yeah, and Nagora was interesting enough. We're coming over there, and these he says again, and neither of you understand references. They were bothering us so much. They're so irritating, aren't they? And Lolo's like, yeah, of course. And he says, well, the thing is, they always just like play tricks on people, and they think their jokes are funny, but they're not. So, so we got rid of them. But then they sent us over into this place, over into the red sand area, and gosh, it's just so hot. It's not like home, right? No, I know what you got. Nagora's better. Yeah, Nagora's better, but that's another thing altogether.
Right.
Huh.
So how about you all? What are you doing here in the Red Sands? Where are y'all headed?
Well, we made
Yes,
friends.
Where are we headed?
Well, we made some friends along the way here, and they gave us a tip that we should check out Gomashuv. So we're kind of trying to find our way there.
Gomashuv. Ugh. That's such a boring, horrible place. Why on earth would you ever want to go there? I know. Gosh.
It wasn't a vacation tip. It was more like we're looking to find someone there. So.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I know. Hey, I want to know some more about these weirdos. What do you call yourselves anyway? and also, so you came from outside. So are you gonna stay here? Is this gonna be your home now, or? I keep forgetting. Jerry goes, I keep forgetting. I'm such a bonehead. Okay, look. What do you can Glock? You tell them. And so Glock gestures to both Aya and Two Shadows and said, "These others who are with you, the strange ones, are they gonna do they need to? Is this they're gonna stay in Pravu? I mean, it's a good place." But are they trying to get back where they came from, or how's that supposed to work?
Yes, how is that supposed to work?
They're taking our jobs. To be honest, I'm not sure, and we haven't talked about their long-term prospects, but they didn't really end up in Pravu intentionally, I'll say, and so I think they would like to figure out how they could get back to their their home eventually.
Interesting.
But you do meet the most interesting people, don't you?
You do. I know. God, I don't. This is Jerry speaking again. I don't even know what they would do. Glock, would you know how they would do that? He goes, God, I don't know. That's a pretty tough problem. I mean, because you're talking about people coming from something. Looks like y'all are from some other world altogether, maybe a different plane even. Lolo's like plane, maybe dimension, perhaps. I don't know. It's hard to know. But you know what? There are only a few people that they could even check in with. That's beyond me. So there's some knowledgeable people around here, and Glock goes, most people just don't know what they're talking about. They're just blowing air out their nose.
That's called breathing.
I mean, first one day
I know this was more of like a discussion thing. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that was breathing.
He's not being pedantic. He's just very frank.
Right. And then,
but you did mention
continue our conversation.
You did mention that.
Excited what you're going to say about this one.
But
I'm not drinking this.
Yes. What? Are we singing?
Coffee.
I wish I could have some. So you did mention that there were some people we might be able to talk to, even if they didn't have the right answer. It might be worth pursuing. Would you mind?
I don't know. Gosh.
I'll put you guys out. I'm just saying we're passing through the area. So.
Well, I mean, we're pretty accomplished travelers ourselves, but I think even we don't know. Lolo says, "You know who they can talk with," and Jerry goes, "Oh, come on, that's not gonna work." And Lolo says, "I'm sure it would." Glock kind of says, "Hang on. You sure you want to go that way?"
Wait, is he asking me or is he asking Lolo?
He's asking Lolo, and Lolo just shrugs, and that they all three go silent.
Who is this boogeyman that you speak of?
Well, so Glock goes, well, it's not. Look, it's not like a boogeyman sort of thing or anything. It's
boogie woman. Then
he thinks, right? He thinks you should talk to the demon witch, and he said, but don't listen to him. Lolo gets angry. He goes, come on, you know that's what they need to do. It's like she doesn't know anything.
Hey, guys, what do you guys call the demon witch? Does she have a name?
She did.
Yeah. So
it was Nisha.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking them.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Lolo goes. He goes.
Oh.
And the other two are like, look at him for a second and then just start throwing snowballs at him. he's defending himself. It's like, you don't. Why would you even?
Playfully.
Yeah. And he's
So
like,
I make eye contact with my friends and kind of give the nod, you know, because they don't understand all the dialogue, but they, you know,
Right.
they just connected the dots for us here a little bit.
I said, and Glock, he turns to you two shadows. Like, listen, don't even pay attention to that name. She's a big phony. She blows a lot of hot air. She makes a lot of noise and lots of lights and fancy things happen, but she doesn't know what she's talking about.
How do you know of this boogie woman?
What, this Nisha? She doesn't know anything. Everybody talks about her. The Goma Shuv, especially people, they're all into their politics and their fancy ways and say, I'm gonna be better than you, blah blah blah, and try to prove who's more powerful by what they know and what they try to move in. They don't even know what they're doing, but they all talk about Nisha. Oh, Nisha. And she's this outcast kind of person, but all around Pravu, people know Nisha because some people talk about her like she's some goddess, and other people say, "Oh, watch out!" Like, tell their kids, like, Nisha will come for you in the night if you don't eat your vegetables. And
so what you're telling me is that
She's
she is
John Wick.
actual boogie woman.
She's the Baba Yaga.
What I'm telling you,
real life boogie.
What I'm telling you is that she's a wannabe boogie woman, and Lolo goes, "Bah!" And you don't understand what he says after that, but Aya says, "It's like, you watch your tongue. She has more power than you think she does." And the other two start throwing snowballs at him again.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm sorry. I thought she put salt in my coffee.
Oh my god.
Coffee.
It was again. Sorry, I continue. Are we dead? Did we die?
No, we did not die yet.
Okay.
We're working.
Yeah, we're working on new characters now.
Okay. Right on.
That's what I should have done. I should have replaced you all with bodies while Tony was gone this time.
Oh my god.
I'm
so sorry.
Oh my god. So, I would then ask, from where we are here, where is Gomashuv?
Oh, Gomashuv, you just keep going, and he points off, gesturing in the direction y'all have been headed.
Okay.
I knew that.
He says you're gonna head that way. You'll go. You'll be through with the desert. Probably the red desert. And he looks over at Jerry. What do you think? But next day or two? So yeah. Most. If you go, you probably have to take a rest unless you want to walk through the dark. And then you'll get there in a couple days, and then Glock is talking. It's like he's not understanding you. He said, "Listen, you take a couple of days going that direction. You'll eventually come to the dust and rocks, and you'll find the ruins that'll get you to Gomashuv from there." But
Excellent.
But again, Gomashuv's not going to help you with anything. Those people are just going to try to eat you up and get you caught up in all their troubles. So
We shall try and avoid.
And
the
Jerry
boogie
says, "Here's what you want. Here's what you need to do.
All right.
You want your friends to try to find their way home. I think the best thing is looking for the old shaman in the depths of Nagora." And Lola looks over at him for a second and just smacks him on the side. He's like, "No, I'm serious." And Glock says, "Yeah, Jerry may be right." It's like,
Ooh, let's find out
Where is this shammy whammy?
the old man in the Glock, and I was speaking in your language, so you can hear again, and he's saying, "Yeah, the old shaman in Nagora. Gosh, he's almost a myth. We haven't seen him before, but I'm pretty sure he's there, and he's been around for a long time. He might know what we're talking about and how you could get from one plane to the next out of here."
What's his name?
What's his name? You say?
Yeah.
Glock says name. God, Jerry, you know, I don't. God, I don't even know if he has a name. Just the old shaman of Nagora. And Jerry goes, Lolo, I'm not talking to y'all.
Long ride home.
We are sorry to have created this division.
Oh, that's Glock goes. That's Lolo. You didn't do anything.
Still, apologies. In order to make up for it, do you have any? I know you are travelers. Is there any wares that you are trading at this moment?
That's why I wanted to ask as well.
Well, we're no kind of merchants, if that's what you mean, and not that kind of thing. I
Fancy
don't know.
doodads are my thing. So if you have like a fancy doodad thingy,
what do you do? Fancy doodad thingy.
We usually travel pretty light, just the things we need to to make it across the various kinds of plains and areas that we're walking across, and the just supplies that we usually have. I don't know what kind of things you would even be interesting to you.
Damn.
Ask it if any of them are like leather workers or armorers or anything like that.
Are any of you able to treat and or shape magical things?
Treat and shape magical things. Well, I mean, Lolo's done. He once made a little rock that made a river come out of it once, didn't you, Lolo? He goes, "That's not even.
Nice.
You don't even understand what you're talking about. It's not a river. It was just a little trickle of water. It's just something. It's something to.
Can you make a rock that lights up?
Drinking rock. That was all it was. It lasted for 2 days.
Really? I go. You hear me pipe up? I go. Hold up. I go. I'd like to learn more about this drinking rock because we're in a desert. We might get thirsty. Is this something you can teach? I tell like one of you guys to say that.
Which one of you can cast, create, or destroy water?
Who is the waterbender?
Wait, who you're asking?
I'm asking the group. I'm asking the group.
Can any of y'all cast? Yeah.
No, I can't. That's why I'm like, this might be something handy if we're in the desert. You know what I mean? And these guys are freaking water bending.
Okay. So does anybody translate for
please
for Tony?
Wait, don't I have a spell for that? Hold on a second. I
don't know if you have it prepared, friend.
No. It's part of something else. Hold on. I'm looking.
Anyway, while he's looking,
yes,
I'm going to turn to the group and be like, we appreciate the help. Did you create this space, or was this here when you found it?
The space? You mean the tents?
The place that we are here now. The fire thing. The
weird, no. We lit the fire. That's just our campfire.
So, like, how?
You remember physics are all upside down here, right?
Yeah.
Oh. What are these fizzy wazies that you speak of?
Was he not part of that conversation? Maybe that happened before we encountered him.
It is possible.
Well, I'll mention that to Two Shadows then. I'll say our friend Skuza explained to us when we got here, some things work very contrary to what you might expect where we're from.
Well, this is not the way.
You are correct.
Okay.
This is disturbing.
I have no communication spells. Apologies.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other guy.
Well, I turn to.
Let's say we do follow your advice and try to steer clear of this Nisha. How would we know how to get to Gomashuv, but how would we go about getting to where you guys came from in Nagora?
Yeah, and Jerry is like, "Oh, Nakora, you can't miss it," and he just gestures off, and it's the thing that's been especially now visible now that you're not in the midst of the foresty area of that dark spire that's in the kind of eastern distance. That's like the big pointy mountain sort of thing.
Okay,
And he says, "You just head over there. Nagora, Nagora is the city under the spike."
Under the sea.
on this bike. So I gotta say, guys,
They sound cool.
you've been great, but I know not everybody around these parts is especially accommodating to newcomers like some of my friends here.
Oh, I hear ya.
What would we expect if we did end up in Nagora? Do you think everybody's so open-minded there?
Oh, yeah, that is a good
I have
point.
to be careful. They are my friends.
Yeah, and it says Lolo goes, "Don't go to Gomashuv. I mean, don't go to Nagora. Don't go to Nagora."
Oh.
And Glock says, "Come on, it's not that dangerous place. No, and besides, it's better than Gomashuv. And you're not, and definitely, if Nisha had anything to do with you going to Gomashuv, you don't listen to her." And Lolo goes, "Always listen to Nisha. Look, you're just confusing the poor people. Look, you go to Nagora, and yeah, they're not going to have seen people like your friends here, but then again, there are lots of different kinds of creatures down there. So maybe they will just kind of count them as one of the other strange oddities down there."
I
Side
sure do
quest?
appreciate your advice, but yes, we got a lot to think about here.
Mm. Oh, and where are my manners? And Glock, you notice for the first time that they have these bowls that are down on the ground, and they and Glock reaches behind his in his behind his ice block, and he opens up a pack that he had, and pulls out a bottle and a bowl, and starts to fill it up. And as he pours this liquid out of this bottle into the bowl, you see steam starting to rise from it. You're guessing that probably it's the the steam of cold liquid rather than heat. And he says, "Please, you must be parched as you've been traveling around here. Please have something to drink." And the others go, "Oh yeah, this is the best stuff. It's a tinklaka," and again, it's a word that y'all don't translate. But
This
tinklaka
place hurts my brain.
tinklaka is the best stuff from our homeland. It's like, oh yes, and
Is this
Jerry says, "You can't get better stuff anywhere. It'll refresh you." And they passed a couple of bowls. They don't have a bunch. They say, "You'll have to share. Sorry."
Yeah, let's try it. Let's get
Is
faded,
Scusa
bro.
around? Did she come with us?
Scusa?
Yeah. Is she around?
All of a sudden, she pops up out of nowhere because your DM keeps forgetting about her.
Because I wanted to, when these guys start passing around these steamy bowls of whatever the hell it is, I wanted to glance over at her to see her reaction.
I'm like,
before
let's do
we
it. Let's
drink
get faded,
this,
bro.
whatever it is.
I just down it. I'm like, let's get faded, bro. Let's do this.
Okay,
I drink it.
So, all right. So, yeah. So she takes the bowl, and meanwhile, Tony takes it, and you start to drink. You immediately catch both as you start to think you're just gonna kick it back. It is like straight out of the freezer, cold. But it's not not gonna give you frostbite or anything like that.
Get freezer burn kind
and
of thing.
it also got this this kind of almost like drinking pure mint, not in the flavor, but the kind of sensation in your mouth. And you feel it. You can feel it go every inch of the way through your throat and into your in your esophagus and your stomach, because the chill goes through your whole body. and as you do, then it sinks into you for a moment, and for a second you get worried for a moment, like it's like your body is going to tense up,
Mhm.
and but then you just feel this release, and almost like a just a strange, like out of nowhere, like joy that bubbles up in your mind. It's fleeting, like it after you take that swallow, like it it lasts for a few seconds, and you're like wow, that's this desert's amazing. Look at the blue of that flame, and then
Hell yeah,
and then it's
bro.
kind of gone.
I point at it and I'm like, how do I make more of this?
And Jerry's like, "It's good stuff, right?" And he takes a sip of it of his own bowl as well.
I give him a high five. I'm like, yeah, bro. Well, I lost my accent. Sorry. He's like, I literally start going, man, this stuff is good, Holmes. Damn. So yeah, cool.
Yep.
Cool. It'd be nice to learn how to make this though.
Yeah, my friend here wants the recipe.
Yeah.
Oh, the recipe. Yeah, I bet he does. Let's see. Gosh, you know what? I don't even know if we have much more of the stuff to make anymore, do we? They say no, we don't. But they kind of you see Jerry kind of chuckle in his high laughter voice just at the reaction that he sees on Tony's face, and he says, and Tony, he goes, and he reaches into his own pack and takes a flask and tosses it over to you. It doesn't look like it holds probably more than a pint. But,
Okay. And I throw him my wand of acid arrows. No. That is not an equivalent
I
exchange.
mean, I throw an acid arrow at him. Yes, no, I'm just kidding.
And I think I was about to kill you guys.
I don't translate that.
No. To think I came up to kill you.
He said much obliged.
Well, so I dig in my bag and I kind of find a couple spell components that look kind of cool or whatever.
Okay.
And I go, here, something from my place, from my realm.
Hey,
Okay,
why
so
don't you
can
guys
you tell
dazzle him
me-
with a dragon tooth or something?
Yeah, I give him a little bit of dragon junk, like a scaler, a couple of scales or something like that. That was
It's like-
cool.
Okay, so yeah, you toss over some scales, and Jerry, snatches one out and then picks the other up from the snow. He's like, "Oh, very nice. Well, thank you very much. You didn't have to do that."
I give him a hug.
And
I mean, what the hell?
I love
Stop
you
fading,
guys.
bro.
You're my new best friend.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude. We start making out. I'm like, Jerry,
oh my gosh.
this is escalating way too fast. I don't even know what you're saying.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm just happy to have someone that's not trying to kill us for a change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First.
You guys are great.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
They say.
yeah.
Lolo says it's getting late. It's like, I know, we've still got a ways to go. I just thought we could stay by the fire for a little while longer. Well, I don't know about you guys, how much longer y'all have to go, well, especially if you're gonna get heading out to Nagora. But if you're determined on going to Goma Shuv, you can do that too. Y'all know. But we're gonna go ahead and pack up. And Lolo starts walking over to one of the tents and starts pulling things up as the others are talking to y'all. But it says, I hope y'all find what you're looking for.
Thank you for the info. I still want to
thanks
learn
for
that
the
water
tips.
spell thing you're doing. That's pretty cool. But
You go, Lolo. Oh, yeah, he can't understand you. Never mind.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm just happy they're not trying to kill us. So
I know.
Yeah.
Man.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well then, why don't we stop here for tonight, and y'all can decide what to do with the information you've received at this point next time we play.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the part I missed. So
Yeah.
cool. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Good.
Go
Well
ahead.
done.
Mhm.
No one died.
Right.
Sounds good, everybody. We killed some things and made some friends with some things.
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to go with them.
Yeah,
And be like, hey, let's have a whole buddy cop thing going with them. You know, it's like, all right, let's go. Where are you guys going? I don't want to see this crazy lady up north. Man,
No,
she's crazy.
that's a fair question. I am going to translate that. Hey, what? By the way, where are you guys headed?
Okay. So yeah, Glock says, "Oh, see, okay, so we're heading over into the west. Now we haven't been really spent that much time over in that direction." And Lolo says, "Shouldn't talk much about too much. We don't know them well enough." It's like, they're fine. No, but anyway, we hear there are some what would you call them? Just the rural types, the people who live out in the woods. We've spent so much time in the cities that we'd like to meet some of the country folk and see what they're like over there. Some of the different kinds of animals they have over that direction. So we hear there are lots more kind of ranchers and farmers in that direction. So that was our next stop.
Sounds boring. All right.
Well, happy travels.
Axel, you want to come with us? We're having a little bit of adventure. We need some extra meat.
Adventure?
Like some fun.
So far, you want to go to a city of politics or back to Nagora? We've already been there.
But look at us. We always get into trouble. I forgot my accent again. Damn it. Never mind. Well, we'll save that for later then.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But things to think about. Cool. All right. I know everyone's sleepy, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time for bed.
What?
Yeah.
It's only 12:30. What?
Cool. No one's dead. That's good. No one's dead. So yeah. Good work. Good job. I do like the comic relief of this little respite. You know what I mean? I'm like, I was so on high edge. Like high edge. I'm like, I'm gonna have to kill somebody. Someone's gonna die. Oh my god. They can't be friendly. And so yeah, it's kind of a good welcome little break from constantly being tried to kill. So cool. Yeah, looking forward for the next part. So thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you guys.
DM. So, and thank you to the people. We have some people that stopped by in the chat too. So thank you guys for watching too. Yeah, I had a couple of people, so I cannot complain. So, but yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna sign off on the game and I'll say goodbye to you guys in person. So, all right, so.
Cool.
And I'm gonna upload this to the gaming YouTube page thingy, and yeah, alrighty. So, well, thank you guys for watching, and bye bye. No one died.
Good.
All right.